The time is 11 a.m. in sunny California. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my show. The name is Max, also known as MKirin. My pronouns are they, them. I am a VTuber, author, and I guess now game designer, and welcome to my show. And you're watching the Disney Channel. Hello, everyone. I see so many lovely faces already in chat. Of course, shoutouts to the Wrenches, Lady Kirin, and Charlie Arlette. Also, I see... Oh, I'm also a gamer. It's true. I'm also a gamer. Gaymer. I see Chips. I see Jinxie. Hello there. Thank you for joining us today. I also see Alex. Hey, Alex. Alex hitting us with the best memes, by the way. I'm still laughing at that, at the Doctor Who meme, honestly. I feel so called out. So, as we're starting the stream, I do want to say, how is the audio sounding? Is the music okay? The reason I'm asking is because I've moved my audio settings around because I've grown even more powerful than you could ever imagine. Now I have a soundboard! Hell yeah, I have a soundboard now. So when people get on the stream, it can just be like, hey, thank you for coming. I have so many sounds now. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, I got... Oh my god! Ah, thank you, Jinxie, thank you, Alex. The music is just a bit quiet. Okay, I could raise the music a little bit. But I don't want the sounds to, like, destroy your ears. That's my one issue. For instance, you know, someone donates and I'm like, thank you for the donation! And then I hit them with a good old... You know? Or for instance, let's say that, you know, I'm having a bit of a bad time and I'm like, how do you spell this word? Like, how do you spell apartment again? You know? Or, you know, something weird happens and I hit you with a good old... You know? We got quite a few in here. And just sounds that just sound nice to hear. Just good stuffs. You know, of course, you know, Kitty and I, we spent a good portion of the night yesterday just, like, looking for the sounds that would be perfect for this stream. So, you know. I know. I wanted, like, satisfying sounds. Like, for instance. Anytime now. There you go. And, of course, you know, this one is for Charles and all the anime fans out there. Oh, no! This is me literally every time that a bad roll comes up. But anyways, you will be hearing plenty of the soundboard during the stream today. But first, I want to begin the stream as I always begin the stream by asking you a very important question. What are you drinking today? Yeah, I finished my cup of coffee, so it's time to drink a bunch of water. Yeah, my juggie is way fuller, so time to sip a little. Yo, Chips had some cookies and milk. And milk. Jinx having some milk. That's nice. Oat milk. That's also very good. I'm actually a big fan of oat milk. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking today, by the way. Today's the last stream of the week. Which is good, because I'm looking forward to spending the weekend with my baby. Dairy allergy? Oh, I get that. I get that for sure. Usually on Fridays, excuse me, my voice, Mr. Papadopoulos, I'm actually 14 years old, so usually on Fridays, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna end the stream a little early today, because I have a date with Kitty, but I always end up going overtime, so maybe today, instead of saying I'm ending the stream early, I'm gonna say instead, I'm gonna end the stream on time today. How about that, huh? Today, I'm ending the stream on time. Oh, hey, Montomes! By the way, so, again, I love it when people on the Discord, exclamation mark Discord, by the way, when people on the Discord are like, Max, please, make this thing an emote. I think someone wanted me to make the, Woboa emote from yesterday, I think, so I did. Honestly, it's really fun. I love making emotes for a Discord. Yeah, Momentomes! Yes! Yes. But yeah, the plan for today. Today we're going to be playtesting Iron Valley. Where do I have that image? It's right here. Iron Valley is my cozy life sim and farming sim add-on for Ironsworn and Starforged. It features the passing of time, cozy vibes, growing crops, and a skill system instead of assets. We're going to be playtesting it today for reals. Last time we said we were going to playtest, we ended up just making tables. And that's okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We made a lot of work done. So, you know, we pushed forward. I've been working on the rules for the game since yesterday. And I'm going to switch us over to the writing screen. We went from like 2,000 words to 5,100 words. So I have doubled the length of the rules. It's currently like 30-something pages. Again, like, I wanted to make this table so bad. It's like a table of like all the mechanics in Ironsworn and whether they're unchanged, changed, or not used in this module. That section is literally only for people who have read Ironsworn, but it felt necessary. Also, yeah, I'm explaining all the things. I explained the action roll. Originally, I wasn't going to explain those things, but I figured, well, it's likely that some people who are playing this have never played Ironsworn, so I might as well just explain the basic things, like what a strong, a weak, and a miss is. Literally character creation, I was doing all that, world creation, starting promises, all that stuff. Thankfully, I'd gotten all this stuff done already, so it was a matter of just pasting it and making sure that, you know, it kind of fit the vibes that I was going for. Explaining moves, by the way. Also, I will say, the easiest thing... Yeah, I know, I have it too, actually. I have it too. Where is it? There it is, yeah. Yeah, I have the SRD, which has been really helpful, but at the same time, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, I don't over-explain or I don't under-explain. It's that little balancing act. It has helped a lot, after I made the decision that the narrator for this, Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, the reference guide for Starforged is so good. I have it. Oh my god, I love it. I especially love the reference guide for Starforged because, you know, once you read the book, you can literally just play the game just using the reference guide. And since it's spiral bound, it's so easy to lay flat on a table and flip through the pages. It's just so good. And of course, you know, I finished as I just finished explaining the 3 moves that are in the game. So after that, the things that remain for the rulebook is I have to write the principles of play, basically just being like, hey, so here's some like general rules for Iron Valley, aka nobody should get hurt. People should only die after living a long and happy life. Money doesn't matter. Everybody loves and respects one another. You know, even if your Iron Valley is full of fantasy ancestries, you know, people still respect and love one another. Or of course, you know, safety tools, because you gotta have those in your game. I gotta explain the skills, which is not, it shouldn't be that bad. I have to make a guide on how to create townies, just a simple page of like roll on this table and then on that table. A guide on how to make promises, aka the community board, because we made a whole table with how many freaking missions did we put in there? Townie requests. Yeah, there you go. We have a table with 200 quests that you could get from a townie. So we have to I have to create kind of like a thing so players know, hey, how do I use this? Well, imagine there's a community board in Iron Valley, and you just walk up there and you create the character who needs a job, and then you work from there. And then I gotta copy all of the oracles that are on here. I gotta copy all of these oracles over there. Again, big props to Charlie Arlette for making our food table, by the way, with I believe it's 250 food items. I'm not super looking forward to putting these in a book, but hey, you know what? Oh no, what a problem to have. What a problem to have. We have too many tables. And by the way, a big shout out, I think it was Wednesday. On Wednesday, we made the theme and action table for this campaign. Big shout outs, by the way. Thank you everyone who helped that day. We made this happen so quickly, and it's a really, really cute... Yeah, Kendra says, I should have a link in the game that says, if you would like to remove trans characters options from the game, click here, and then the link just deletes the document from their Google Drive. Honestly, I'm kind of here for that. Yeah, actually, okay, remind me, big thing about how if you're a bigot or support the police or the military, you can go F yourself. There you go. Alright. And also don't play my game. Anyways, also the reason why I went really hard there is because the people who made Vtuber have a disclaimer page of like explaining, and like the first paragraph is like, if you support cops and the military, and you like hate trans people, like fuck you, you can't use our program. And I'm like, hell yeah, hell yeah. So I'm carrying some of that energy into my cute, adorable, cozy role-playing game. If you don't allow trans people in your game, you're not allowed to play. I'm sorry, that's just the rule. Oh, Kendra says, the link deletes the whole drive. The computer goes night-night. It deletes System 32 from their computer. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, for sure. Okay, you know what? I should actually... I need a note. A note on tech levels and a note on eating meat in animal settings. It's AKA it's all fish. It's all fish. Option A, all fish and bugs. Option B, all veggie. There you go. Option C, a mix of both. Okay. Thank you for reminding me of that, Charles. I really appreciate it. And after that, again, I gotta put all of the oracles, and I just want to make at the back of Ironsworn and Starforged, Sean Tompkins just literally has a page just explaining like the terminology, and I want to do that since I'm using different terminology in this game. I want to explain time passing on a miss, +1 tick, +1 to roll, and satisfaction being like the main mechanics that are introduced in this game. Yeah, the Wii Sports music is playing in the background. All the music you're hearing is from Lophilia, who is amazing and lets me use their music on my streams. Bless their heart. So yeah, so we have made a lot of progress on the rules. Again, I will probably... I'm gonna assume that I can get this out next week. That's not true. I might be able to get it out next week. Oh, do I have... Yes, it should be exclamation mark music, I think. Exclamation mark music should bring up Lophilia's link. If you're in, yeah, there you go, there it is. If you're interested in checking Lophilia out, they're all a virtual jazz musician who is on YouTube and Spotify. And actually, they're literally everywhere. I bought some of their music on like, I forget where I bought it, but I ended up buying it because I wanted to have it for a project. So I was like, yeah, gotta download this. Here's some monies. Also, I'm pretty sure Lophilia has no idea how many streams I've been doing, so they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're talking about me on every stream? Hell yeah! Cause I love you. We are... So, my... Oh, actually, in fact, if you would like to know the list of commands, you can just do commands on exclamation commands, and that should actually get you... There you go. You can just click on that link, and that'll give you all the commands. I think so. I hope so. Allegedly. No worries, Charles. Again, this is the kind of stuff that, I guess I know, but I'm not super used to. Exclamation mark fix my mental health. Kendra. Oh, by the way, Kendra, I'm so happy you're here, by the way. Okay, so yeah, I have to write these last couple of things. It doesn't work yet. We have to figure it out. So it doesn't work yet. So I have to... There isn't a lot left, actually. But I do want some art to be in this version of the book, so I'm gonna have to... we are only 4% away from unlocking art streams, so maybe I'll do some art streams on the... I'll make some art on the stream for the book, maybe, question mark. Stuff to think about. Oh my god, Kendra. Kendra, your voice is fine. I actually love your voice, You actually have like a really mature voice. Kendra / mental health.exe has crashed. Okay. Oh, actually, this is a really good point. Everyone says my voice is a plot twist. Well, my thing is that like Kendra, like you are an adorable, short, non-binary person. And when you speak, you have like a really mature voice. I feel like that catches people by surprise. I mean, it caught me by surprise, like when I first chatted with you on Discord, I was like, holy crap, is Kendra like late 30s? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in like you have like audiobook narrator voice. That's all I gotta say. Yo, Kendra, have you considered doing voiceovers? Yeah, no, yeah, okay, so by the way, in case anybody else forgot, Charlie Arlette in the chat is going to be starting streaming next week, and I will be on Charles' stream, and if any MFer makes fun of Charlie's voice, I will beat them up. You just know, okay? So all I gotta say is that if you're gonna go on Charles' stream and make fun of their voice, well,
I guess you just have to be prepared to die. That's
all I gotta say about that. Anyways, Charles is going to be streaming next week, and they are a little mouse VTuber, so I'm excited for that. Oh yeah, we have a soundboard now. We got a soundboard. Let me hit you with a little yeah. I put a bunch of sounds that I thought I would need on here. Just the little guy. I know Charlie's just the little guy. Just the little guy mouse. I love it. So that's the plan. So my plan for next week is I need to finish writing these rules. I need to make some art. There has to be at least some art in the book. I'm sorry. Also, for anyone out there who's like, Max, are you seriously writing this in Comic Sans? I write all of my first drafts in Comic Sans because you cannot take Comic Sans seriously. And that helps me not take myself too seriously, which allows me to write a lot more than I normally would. I gotta finish writing this. I gotta give it to Kitty so Kitty can actually just like read through it and fix all my commas. And then I gotta put some art in there and then release it to the Starforged 2023 Jam. It ends on the 13th of February, so that will give me a couple of weeks to, like, you know, iron out some details. You know, I'll be asking for feedback, of course. Yeah. If anybody wants to help get us over the threshold, we are at 96% towards art streams. Jinxie says my voice tends to sound different depending on who's fronting. Jinxie sounds goblin-y, while Felicity sounds British, transatlantic, and Fabulous and Lilith sounds very raspy due to yelling a lot. Oh, I get that for sure. Yeah.
What can I say? You know, there's layers to one's voice. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can sound a little bit like this, a little bit like this, a little bit like this,
and it's fine. Oh my god. Yeah, I might have to hit you up, Charles, because I want some art for this, for this book. So, one thing I want to say before we start role-playing, is there anything fun that you guys would like me to do next week on the stream? I always forget to ask on Friday because I'm always, like, in the middle of doing something. For instance, today we're going to be role-playing. So I was like, oh no, I don't know what to do on Tuesday. Kitty says, Charles, have you ever drawn food? I feel like you'd be goated at it. Oh, I think so for sure. I feel like Charles could give us some, like, Ghibli-style food. But yeah, I don't know, chat. Does anybody have any ideas for fun streams that would like me to do next week? For instance, this week we did, I say as I'm hoping that I have enough time to. This week we did Would You Rather, and then we did just a big writing session yesterday. And the week before that we did, I ranked every book that I read in 2022, and then we did like multiplayer games where everybody fought me because I'm a baby. And then like literally like the week before that we literally made the Discord server. So it's been a busy week over here at MKirin Central. So sorry, I found this reaction image online and I can't stop thinking about it. I love this image. I love it because it's me. More writing sessions, says Alex. We'll probably do more writing sessions. Oh, hey, Siska. Hey, Siska. Welcome to the stream. I just want to use my soundboard. Charles says, I would love to draw some more crops. Just let me know that mentions plus what type of color rendering you want. I.e. just lines, full color, etc. Hell yeah. Again, Alex says more writing sessions. That's so sweet, Kendra. I love that. Yeah. So definitely more writing sessions. I gotta get this book written. And again, you know, if we can, you know, if we get some nuggies on today's stream, we might be able to get art streams for next week, which would be really, really cool. Let me see where we're at. Where are we at, nuggies wise? Yeah, because I gotta buy like stuff to be able to stream. I can't see. Which is to say, we're definitely at 96%, but I can't really see how much exactly we need left. Anyways, so Animal Crossing memes aside, we're going to be role-playing today. I'm thinking for next week for sure, if we get there, art streams and more writing sessions, and then maybe some more playtesting. So we have changed some of the rules in between now and the last time that we played the game. So we have changed the stat array. I was using a more like comfy stat array, and that was leading to a lot of strong hits. So by dropping to the general usual Ironsworn stat array, I'm hoping for less strong hits. The strong hits are really strong in this game. Oh, hey Raquel, welcome to the stream. Also, yes, I have a soundboard now. Oh, I got so many soundboards here. I got so many sounds. You don't even know. You're not even ready. But anyways, yes. So I changed that. I was gonna change the way that the moves work, but I feel Kitty and I were talking about this after the stream, and it really feels like the stat array was the main problem. Having a 4 and a skill allowed you, or having 4 and an attribute plus a +1 on a skill allowed you to get over any 10 roll, which is really, really powerful. It means that, you know, if you roll more than a 10, you're guaranteed at least a weak hit. Actually, you're guaranteed a strong hit. There's literally nothing that can stop you from getting a strong hit. And that's really powerful in this game where the passing of time is basically the only enemy. Yo, within 10 nuggies we will get there, yo. Yeah, so like, just saying, each box of nuggies has 3 nuggies, and with 10 nuggies we'll get art streams unlocked. Kitty doing math, it's okay. I don't do math. If I knew how to do math, I wouldn't be a writer. I want to begin today's session with 2 main points, okay? First and foremost, previously on Iron Valley, we were following the life and times of Spoon the Chinchilla. Our version of Iron Valley. When you sit down to play Iron Valley, you will create your own version of the valley, and you will decide whether, you know, Iron Valley is a small town away from the big city, or a medieval town, or it's actually a domed city, an arcology on a garden planet. You will decide the technology level of the setting for yourself, and that will, you know, of course, affect certain things. We're playing just on a small town. Here's the world truths up here, by the way. You first decide what is Iron Valley. Well, Iron Valley in our setting is a small town. What kind of people live there? We decided to go with animals, basically a la Animal Crossing. The 3 basic options that you have during world creation is it's only humans, and that's okay. You have fantastical ancestry, so basically, you know, humans, dwarves, elves, goblins, orcs, and then like about 60 random fantasy races. We have it here. Where is it? Yeah, so like, you could end up being a doppelganger, you could end up being Dragonfolk, Dullahan. Thank you for chat for helping us coming up with all these, by the way. You could be a vampire, you could be a werewolf, you could be a zombie, you could be a hybrid, so you're like roll twice and you're 2 completely different things. And of course, the last option in world creation is the presence of magic. The 3 options are the only magic is in people's hearts. So the only magic in the setting is people caring for one another and helping one another, and that's perfectly fair. Basically, no magic. There's also magic is commonplace, so it could be like a fantasy setting, or, you know, a science fiction setting with more fantastical powers. Adults send their kids out to magical tutoring, like it's sending them out to learn piano lessons. You know, it's completely normal and accepted, and it's not inherently special, but you know, that makes for a more interesting setting where magic is more present. And the last option is there's magic, but only deep in the wilderness. So the further away you are from the city, or from the town, sorry, the more magic there is. And I really like that. So our setup for this campaign is Iron Valley is a small town, animals live there, and there's magic, but only deep in the wilderness. We have not explored that deep. Our protagonist is Spoon the Chinchilla. Its pronouns are its gender presentation is femme, and its birthday is on the 9th of spring. You also ask some more questions to create your character, and this gives you some starting promises. Promises are the vows of the system. They function. It's less of the Ironlander. You know, you swear on iron. It's more like you make a commitment to yourself or to someone else. A little bit more cozy than that. So I want to begin first and foremost catching up on the story. So last time that we were playing, we learned that Mayor Carrot, the elderly bunny who's the mayor of town, had fallen sick. And because we didn't have an action and theme table, we rolled on the Starforged one, and we ended up getting weapon and charge. And we read that as though someone had attacked the mayor at night. And although it's funny, and I know everybody here loved the idea of the child. What was its name? Oh my god, where did I write that down? I put it on this quest. Oh, here you go. There was a child ostrich who was a bodybuilder named Dio, who may or may not have beat up the mayor. Now, I'm not going to remove Dio from the setting. Dio is going to exist and is going to be related, but I'm going to roll on our very own and improved action and theme table. Retconning things is perfectly okay. This is your campaign. You're doing this for fun. You're not doing this in front of a live studio audience, even though I'm doing it in front of a live streaming audience. Again, we're not taking it so seriously that we can't go back and be like, actually, I think we messed up right there. I don't particularly like the implication that someone beat up the mayor. Maybe something happened that it still led to the mayor getting sick. But we're gonna begin the session by rolling to see what actually happened or to get an idea as to what happened to the mayor on the last night of the previous year, the day before we arrived. Dio attacking the mayor was just a strange dream Spoon had. I'm okay with that. I actually love that. And Siska says we're all sitting in a studio at the other end of the town, Max. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So I'm gonna do an oracle roll. First for action. The action that led to the mayor getting sick was 36. 36 is farm, something related to a farm. Let me actually make this just a little bit bigger for people watching. Okay, so farm plus theme. Oh, look at that flip though. 97. Farm and well. Now we can read well as something is going better than expected, or actually being an actual well. So maybe so maybe he fell down the well. That would be interesting, but then again, he's already here. We've already met him. I actually like the idea that Siska says that he drank from the bad well. I'm thinking of weaving both ideas. I think that Mayor Carrot, as he was going back home from the party, he stumbled upon the abandoned farm that's in town, and something there happened. He doesn't remember. He was found there hours later. Hey, okay. I like Siska's idea of maybe there's someone in the well. Maybe not necessarily a monster. Not necessarily a monster who's poisoning the well, but maybe there's someone there, and this would definitely give us a quest to fix the well. So I think the way that I'm envisioning is that the people in town found Major Carrot hours after the party for New Year's Eve had ended, and they were looking for him, and they found him literally out on the abandoned farm near the well, and he was unconscious, and he has been sick ever since. So I think it gives us ooh somebody's gotta say it, says Siska. Well, seems we have found the problem. God damn it, I hate that. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. So we should definitely investigate the well. I feel like that should be a promise that we should make. Probably once we get out of bed. And we do know that the kid Dio was involved somehow. So we can definitely ask Dio. Dio would probably be our next person to ask for sure. Now before I begin playing proper, I believe there's one more thing I wanted to fix. Yes. Okay, so as part of the move time passes, when a day is completely done with, by the way, your character goes to bed, and if you have fulfilled the promise, to the best of your ability, you gain satisfaction equal to the number of boxes you filled. I believe that our starting quest was learn the town's past, or learn what happened in the town recently, and that quest morphed into something happened to the mayor, right? How does a child get that jacked? With the man answers, it's true. Dio is a child, and it's a child ostrich, and it's just ripped. So we gotta find out how that happened. So I think that we have fulfilled this quest. I think we have learned what's going on. Recently, the mayor fell sick after wandering into the abandoned farm, and I feel like this gives us a chance to start a new quest. Now, when you complete a promise, you gain satisfaction equal to the number of boxes you filled. So we completed. We filled up 6 boxes. We get 6 satisfaction. I'm gonna just write it here. I have not yet decided how you spend satisfaction to upgrade skills. Oh, no worries, Charles. Thank you for coming. We love you lots, and I can't wait to see you this weekend and talk about your book. I love you. Take care and have a lovely day at work. Bye-bye. Aw, Charles is so good. I love Charles. I wish I had a bye emote. I actually don't have a bye sound bit. Oh, it's tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, lesbians! Let's go, lesbians!
All right. Where was I? So I have not figured out how to spend, how much points you should have to spend to like get a skill. But I think we might be able to purchase a new skill. I think. Charles, literally the most person ever. It's true. Let's see. Are there any funny? Oh, you know what? Actually, I will. We were talking about this last time, and we established in Spoon's past that Spoon knows how to make like how to knit and how to like make clothes. So I think buying the tailoring skill. I'm gonna just write this. Don't worry about these notes. Purchasing the tailoring skill seems actually kind of fitting to me, so we're gonna do that. So we have purchased the tailoring skill for Spoon the Chinchilla. So let's read the actual move for time passes. If you believe you have fulfilled the promise, gain satisfaction equal to the number of boxes, full boxes. Then if you wish to, you may spend extra satisfaction to purchase and upgrade skills. We did that. Advance to the next day in the calendar. If it's a holiday, consider taking part. Get out of bed, check the weather, and seize the day. Perfect. Okay, so we are now on the 4th of spring, and let's envision how our character's morning begins. So Spoon has spent several days living in Iron Valley now. Spoon is sharing a studio apartment with their college friend, Nuggy the Snake, who is running downstairs from their apartment. There is a cereal bar, and Nuggy runs it. And we established earlier that... No worries, Siska. So, I had to start the timer too, by the way, because we respect timers in this house. So, the way I envision it is this. So, we established before in one of the previous sessions that Nuggy is a little bit of a late sleeper. It definitely stays up late at night. So Spoon has been getting up early each of these days. So of course, once again, I see no problem with Spoon getting up early in the morning. I see Spoon as a very proactive person. So I envision that Spoon gets up and goes about its morning. It puts on its clothes. Maybe it gets like a big bowl of cereal, and as it's eating it at the counter. It thinks about what it learned yesterday, right? Or over the course of the last few days. So we learned that through Grandpachi, our grandpa, that something happened to the mayor. We went and asked around. We heard that there's a little bit of a grab for power in a way. Some people are angling themselves to run for mayor if something were to happen to Mayor Carrot, or if Mayor Carrot decided to drop down from the mayoral position. It's only been a couple of days, but definitely Mayor Carrot is still not doing well. And we learned that, as we retconned, that on the last day of the previous year, there was a big party, and the mayor wandered into an abandoned farm, and he was found there by members of the town. We also know that an ostrich child by the name of Dio might have been involved. And having completed this quest, I feel to me like it, even though we have some other quests going on, we want to make a present for Nuggy, we want to get to know Nuggies better, and we want to, enjoy the air in this beautiful new place. I do think that at this moment, Spoon wants to find out, wants to help, I feel like maybe in a way, Spoon is chasing what happened to the mayor, in a way because they want to... they don't want to settle in just yet. I feel like Spoon is not sure about staying in the town. I mean, they moved from the big city, and they were escaping it for health issues, but at the same time, it's a completely different place with different people. I feel like, in a way, this is Spoon's way of easing itself into the life of Iron Valley. So, solve... No, you know what? It should probably be a little bit more general. So, let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's actually read the move, by the way. Make a promise. Whenever you accept a townie's request, commit to a personal goal or grow crops, envision how long it might take to fulfill this promise. So, I think, how long might it take us to find out what happened with the mayor? Well, we have a week before our birthday, and then Nuggy's birthday is literally after our birthday. So, I think that we can spend a week working on this. So a week, if it's a week, draw 3 progress boxes. So I'm gonna just let me just grab this. Let me just fill in this color. There you go. I colored the wrong one. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You didn't see that. It's okay. And again, you know, I will make a better character sheet once we're closer to release. So what can we do in a week regarding the mystery of Mayor Carrot's illness? Well, I think we should investigate the abandoned farm. I feel like that should get us enough. And I feel like step number 1, of course, check out the farm. Interrogate, well, talk to Dio, and we'll move on from there. I feel like, you know, from there on we can figure out what needs to get done. So having, you know, I envision that, give this promise a name and envision the steps required to make it. I already did that. And then try your best. Let me get there before so as Spoon is eating cereal for breakfast, I feel like Spoon decides, you know what, I wanna get to the bottom of this. I wanna find out what happened on New Year's Eve. So Spoon decides that they're going to first and foremost scout out the abandoned farm. The reason why I stuttered is because I forgot to roll for weather, by the way. So let's roll to see what the weather is today. Oracle, please. The weather today in spring is 83. It's storming again? We had one day without storm and it's storming again? Oh, perfect. This seems so fitting, though. This seems absolutely so fitting. I'm gonna highlight this so that I remember this is the quest we're working on this moment. So, I love the idea. I love the idea that, like, as we're eating our bowl of cereal and becoming certain about what we need to do, we hear the rain getting harder and harder outside. And, like, you know, and again, it is storm, right? 83 means storm. It means storm for sure. So, at some point, I envision that Spoon gets up and is like, I'm gonna go and investigate the farm. And then they turn over to the door, and it's just pouring down. And someone may be asking, Max, but water is not good for chinchillas. It's okay, there's a fantasy world, and it's fine. Also, it's a anthropomorphic chinchilla that is like 3 feet tall with a big round head. It's okay, don't worry about it. There's Animal Crossing rules, it's fine. So, honestly, okay, so, is there a chance, I'm gonna do an oracle roll real quick, because, you know, we don't have to roll to find a raincoat. I'm pretty sure that if we just open up Nuggy's closet, if there's a raincoat, we're gonna find it. So the question is there a raincoat? So I'm gonna ask the oracle. Low number means no, high number means high. oh, no worries, Jinx. Thank you for joining us, by the way. yeah. Get lots of rest, Jinx. And thank you for joining us today. Did we have a raincoat? No, we just had an umbrella, Kitty. I'm pretty sure we only had an umbrella. I actually really need a sound for saying bye to people. Cause, like, I have Kirby High. I thought we had both. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we didn't have a raincoat. I'm pretty sure. Let me just roll real quick. High number, yes. Low number, no. Man, that bounce. Okay, 65. I'm gonna say that there's definitely a raincoat, and this time, you know, because we felt a little bad last time. We felt a little bad last time when we took the umbrella without asking. But I feel like at this point, you know, Spoon hopes they can maybe get away without, you know, or get away with taking the umbrella, the raincoat. So, Spoon, you know, wraps itself around a lovely, adorable. People in the chat, tell me what pattern the raincoat is. And it wraps itself in an adorable little cute raincoat, and it gets its umbrella, and decides that it's gonna go out there and make it happen. So, I'm gonna assume that, oh, polka dots, bright yellow is really good. Oh, it has water droplets. I kind of like that. These are all really good. The bright yellow one is so, like, on point though. You know what? Let's roll. Okay, we have 3 options. Let's do like 1 through 30, 31 through 60, and then 61 through 90. That is the middle of the option. It is bright yellow today. The rain code is bright yellow. Thank you everyone for your submissions. Better luck next time. So it's a bright yellow raincoat, and I actually kind of like that. It makes me think of Little Nightmares, actually. So the question is, does Spoon know where the abandoned farm is? I'm gonna assume that if it's a little bit of a landmark. You know what? I'm not gonna assume. I'm just gonna roll for it. Low, they don't know. High, they do know. Marty says, hey, I'm a little late, but I'm here to lurk and maybe sometimes contribute once an hour. Yo, that's completely okay. Welcome to the stream, Marty. I have a soundboard now. I got a soundboard. No, none of you are safe anymore. So, I'm gonna just roll. I'm literally just gonna roll, okay? So, does Spoon know where... What did I miss? What did I miss? Kitty, why do you have a fake ID? Or are you saying we should add the sound of like the anime girl singing that song? Got a fake ID though. So low, Spoon doesn't know. High, Spoon knows where the abandoned farm is. 63, that's high. So in that case, Spoon in fact does know. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Again, same brain. I was thinking of the same thing. I should make a note to look up that sound. Grabbing my notebook. I need a sound for buy. I need a sound for buy. And I need a sound for... I need the fake ID sound. There are so many songs called fake ID. That's fair. Yeah, because like I took off the other Dark Souls sounds because I have like the very good Dark Souls sound.
Very good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I took off the thank you. Oh, I love that. Ooh, Zelda Korok sound. I like that. By the way, Kendra says, because my sister and I were talking about this song titled Fake ID over break and realized days later we were talking about different songs. I love that. I love that so much. Now, where was I? Yes. Okay, so we do in fact know where the abandoned farm is. So the question is, now, we roll for Try Your Best, the main move in the game. We roll for that whenever we attempt something difficult or work towards fulfilling a promise. I feel like either way, we are definitely doing one of those things because we're gonna investigate the abandoned farm. I'm gonna assume, because I'm thinking like it's storming. You have to look at the fiction of the game, right? You know? Yo, Siska's got pizza! What kind of pizza though? This is a really important question. So, you know, would it be difficult to traverse the town while it's storming? I feel like just asking that means yes. So in that case, dishwasher pizza? I feel like someone has done that. I feel someone has been like, can you cook pizza in the dishwasher? Margarita and fungi. Oh, wow, that's fancy. That's too fancy for my bones. But hey, good for you. It does sound tasty though. Okay, so we're definitely, I feel like we know where the farm is, but it's definitely gonna be I think dishwasher salmon, man, people are wild. So I imagine that it will be difficult for us to navigate the town while it's storming. I'm envisioning that even though it's early in the morning, the sky above is like very, very dark gray, and it's just like pouring water nonstop. So now we envision our approach, right? Are we acting with speed, agility, or using a light tool? Are we acting with charisma or compassion? No. Strength or endurance? No. Oh, hey Samantha. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Welcome to the stream. So we're playing a role-playing game, and our character is in the middle of a storm, and they want to navigate themselves to an abandoned farm to find out what happened on the last day of New Year's Eve. And we're saying, what would be the correct move? I actually think for today it might be speed, so we're gonna roll for edge. We want to get over to the abandoned farm as fast as possible without getting ourselves entirely soaked. So in that case, we're gonna roll plus edge, which is a 2. Do we have any skills that would help us here? I don't think jumping would work. So in that case, we're just gonna add plus 2 to our roll. So let's roll to see if we get there. Oh, hey Doppy, welcome to the stream. I have a soundboard now, by the way. So it's plus 2. Oh, this is bad. So 1 plus 2 equals 3 on the d6. Does a 3 exceed the value of any of the other d10s? No, because a 3 does not match or does not exceed the 3, and neither does the 7. So in that case, we have scored a miss. On a miss, you fail. Envision what went wrong or how you lost track of time. Then time passes. So clearly, super easily, I think we do a theme and action roll for this to see how exactly did things go bad for us. So let's do a really quick theme and action. 41. 41 is follow. Were we being followed? Were we being followed and then we stopped? 57. Follow love. Okay, everyone, stop. Everyone, stop what you're doing, okay? Did someone had a childhood crush on Spoon? Do we have like Spoon's childhood crush show up just imagine, okay? This is classic rom-com stuff, okay? Like Spoon is walking, it's raining, they have a raincoat and they have a little umbrella, and they're walking down the street. The streets are empty because it's storming, right? It's also really early in the morning. And as they're like walking down the street, someone calls to them, like someone's like peeking out of a door, like the soft warm glow of the house within, and Spoon turns around and it's their Nuggies love rival. Okay, now question, chat, this is important, okay? Is this person someone that Spoon had a crush on, or did this person have a crush on Spoon? This is really important. Okay? Follow love. Okay, so this is hot. This is Grandpa's gonna hear about this. Kitty says that this person had a crush on Spoon. Ghost says, whoa, so what did I miss? Yo, Kitty, we should have some Hamilton sounds on here, by the way. Hey, Ghost, welcome to the stream. I have a soundboard now. Hamilton. They had crushes on each other, but acted like they hated each other. Oh, Siska. Oh, you devilish tadpole. I love that. I might actually go with that, because that would justify why Spoon stops, right? Spoon stops because it's just like, oh no, it's you. Oh, no worries. Yeah, no, I have a bunch of sounds. I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for the next time that like something happens and my brain breaks and I just hit you with a good old
emotional damage.
I got quite a few good boys stored here, ready to go. Kendra says, I feel like we would get instantly nuked by copyright. We have been really careful as to not get any sounds that would actually get us there. And again, I'm not going to play a whole Hamilton song. I'll probably just play a clip, So what did I miss? So, where was I? Yes, so we failed to find the abandoned farm because as we were walking down the street, the stormy streets of Iron Valley, we ran into someone who, in our youth, when we attended school here in Iron Valley, we had a crush on them, but we hated them. And unbeknownst to us, they had a crush on us, but they hid it away by pretending they hated us. So now, yeah, Ghost is like, LOL, another stormy day. I know, that's what I was talking about earlier. I'm like we had one clear day and it's back to storm. What's this, California? Christ in California.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anyways. All right, so in that case, it's time to make a new character. I need me just copy all these boxes and just insert them below because I want to have enough room for another character. in case that we need to. There we go. So, it's time to roll a character. So first and foremost, let's begin first with the species. So, what kind of animal had a crush on us? I might do a reroll if it's something absolutely ridiculous. Oh, that roll was so wimpy. 29. What's 29? It's a dog. Did we have a crush on a dog? I don't know. I'm gonna give myself one reroll on this one, okay? It could be a cute dog. 72. 72. Okay, well, a phoenix is a little bit too fantastical for my taste. So, who wants to have a crush on a dog? I'm immediately thinking, someone like a fluffy Pomeranian. Honestly, I'm just thinking of dogs from Animal Crossing. I was thinking like Goldie. I was thinking like, Lucky. It's just because I'm in favor of the phoenix. Yeah. So I'm thinking, Lucky Animal Crossing dog. I know Lucky is literally wearing all bandages, but like I love Lucky though. I love him. Look at him. He's so dumb. Although it could also just be Goldie. It could be someone like Goldie. Oh, hi Mari. Welcome to the stream. I have a soundboard now. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, guys. Okay, I shouldn't be showing other people's art. That's actually in bad form. But like, oh yeah. We gonna have some cute dog, okay? So now, 8. They wanted to outfluff each other. Okay, then definitely a Pomeranian. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Pomeranian for sure. So, dog, Pomeranian. I don't know how to spell that word. I guessed it right on the first time. Excuse me. Also, we gotta give him a name. So here's fingers crossed. Please don't roll spoons again. Please do not roll spoons again. I implore you, please. Is that 76 or 74? I'm gonna go with 76. Okay, so pine, red, or sniff. Oh god, people are gonna ask for sniff, aren't they? Yeah, I should have known. Pine is cute. Pine? Mari asks for pine. Chip says pine. Only Ghost has come out in defense of Sniff. We have, of course, classic Siska. Contrarian Siska says red. Samantha says pine. Yo, are we actually gonna go for pine? We're actually gonna do the cute names for once? I guess it's pine. Alright. Well, in that case... Oh, I put the species on the wrong tab because I'm a silly person. Excuse me, Your Honor. There you go. Their name is Pine. Now, we're already kind of... I'm going to assume they're a young adult. I'm not going to roll for that. It would be a little silly. Young adult. We're already using she, her, so let's just go for that. She, her. I'm going to assume they percent femme. And now, what is Pine's job at the town? What does Pine do for a living? Where does Pine work? Yeah, we don't want to get baby. Yeah, I forgot to fix the I haven't fixed the age chart to make child and teen less likely. Unless Pine is the mayor, we're gonna have to figure that. We'll figure out how that roll happens. Okay, we will get there when we get there. We will burn that bridge when we get there. Okay. Ooh, look at that roll. It's on my face, by the way.
Okay, you guys hear it? There's a bass in my mouth. Can you guys hear it? Oh god. Don't you hate it when this happens?
Don't mind me just farming YouTube clips right there. Just farming a good old YouTube clip. Nighty. What job is Nighty? Nighty is traveler or tourist. Oh, I kind of like that. I like the idea that, like, oh my god, in absolutely classic romantic comedy form, like our childhood crush is like staying in town for like the holidays, right? They're like, oh yeah, I'm visiting my folks. I didn't know you were here. You weren't here for New Year's. and then Spoon is like, oh, actually, well, getting embarrassed because their crush is in front of them. And then they're like, oh no, well, it was I just moved in on the 1st. You moved in? Anyway, I'm already doing the tourist. Okay, so we know they're a tourist, but I actually wanna roll again to see what job they do outside of the town. Then, what job did they do when they're not here? Please let it be something cool. I'm hoping for something cool. And there were rivals. 35. 35. This is definitely a Hallmark movie. Forester. Okay. So they work at a national park near the city. There you go. They work at a national park. National park worker. There you go. LOL, does Nuggy know Pine had a crush on Spoon? Oh my god. So the way that I read it is that both of them like pretended to hate one another, but they both had a crush on one another. It's the very classic we're both very dumb strategy. Ooh, maybe Pine likes to travel and blog about different cities. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm retconning what I just said. Because Mari's idea is so much better. Blogger. Tourist and blogger for sure. Can someone get me a pine related pun that's the name of the blog, please? And they blog about national parks. Yeah. National parks blogger. There you go. Yeah, definitely natural. Yeah, like definitely like Pine is the kind of person who would they just talk nonstop about the Pacific Northwest. I don't hate the Pacific Northwest, but you know the type, right? They're like, and she's like, I packed a pair of hiking boots just in case we went out on the trails today. Pining for adventure. Oh, I think Chip's got it today. Pining for adventure. A blog about national parks. Okay, and now what's their birthday? We gotta roll their birthday. Please don't be a spring child. I implore you. Don't be a spring child. We have so many spring children. You're a spring child. No, you're a summer child. That's the 4th of summer. 29 is the 4th of summer. Yo, I can do math. Holy crap. I'm incredible. Anyways, summer 4. By the way, we were talking about Steins Gate. That one's for all my Steins Gate friends out there. Yep. Pining for spoons apparently too. Ghost. All right, so now that we know, and when you know, you know. So again, let's finish up what we were doing. So we scored a miss, which means that we failed, and we envision what went wrong and how we lost track of time. Then time passes. So the way that I envision it, very simply, very easily, is that we were walking in the storm, getting all wet and stuff, and next thing we know, as we're walking down, the cobblestone streets of Iron Valley, in search for the abandoned farm, a door opens nearby, and we see the soft, beautiful glow of the room beyond, and we see an outline through the light, and we turn to look at them, and it's none other than our high school rival / crush, Pine. Famous Pine with 50 million followers on Chinchillagram. 50 million followers on Chinchillagram. Aw, Pine, Mike Pinerson. I love that. Yeah, it's Chinchillagram. Pine Woods. That would be. Thankfully, we don't do last names in Iron Valley. I literally have a rule in the rule book that is like, no one is ever gonna call you by your last name in this town, so don't worry about it. But yeah, Pine has 50 million followers on Chinchillagram. I should probably write that down because that seems like a really important detail. Also, it's hilarious. I passed it. Has 50 followers on Chinchillagram. By the way, their Chinchillagram is at never mind that. So I'm thinking their username is probably what I was thinking. It's Pine Woods for sure. Pine Woods. There you go. So what I was thinking now is that we're gonna take a quick little second now. Oh, Chinstagram! Oh, Chinstagram is so good. Oh, I love Chinstagram. So here is what's gonna happen next. So, you know, I want the slowdown. I want the slowdown moment as Spoon looks over their shoulder and sees the outline of Pine. And for a second, they don't recognize them, right? For a second, Spoon is like, who the hell is that rather attractive young adult dog right there? And then for a hot second, Spoon is like, oh no, it's Pine, isn't it? And then they hear Pine's voice, and Pine is like, oh, Spoon? Is that you, Spoon? And then as Spoon walks, you know, they find themselves like yeah, we don't have the wait a minute sound. I wish we had it, but oh well. Who is that rather attractive young adult dog over there? Shut up, Siska. Shut up. Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me, okay? Yes, that was the thing my brain said, okay? It's okay. I envision that Spoon feels itself magnetically pulled towards you get to bully me too. No bullying here. This is a no bullying zone unless you're Kendra. Because things are different with Kendra. We bully Kendra because we love them. So Spoon finds itself magnetically pulled towards Pine. And literally, like, I'm envisioning that, like, within, like what feels like the next 2 seconds is like a couple minutes of them just like looking at one another. Kitty says they get to bully me too. Hey, I mean, it's true though. It is true. So next thing you know, Spoon is indoors inside of Pine's family house. I'm picturing like a relatively small place, honestly. They have a nice garden outside. You know, Pine has always been inspired by nature. This kind of speech would have made young Spoon has its eyes roll out of the back of its head, but not now because they're like, holy crap, wow, I'm just so wet. From the rain. That was an off-color joke. I'm really sorry. Anyways, so what I was saying is that, that was an off-color joke. I'm really sorry. I apologize, Your Honor. I just want to say that people misheard me. That's not really what I said. You know, what I meant to say is that the show must go on. So, you know, if Spoon is sitting there, you know, its cheeks are like blushing, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm like banned for thorniness. That was wordplay. I wasn't being thorny at all. I promise. Fingers crossed. Like, I'm not crossing my fingers. You know, I promise. I wasn't being thorny. Your Honor, you can't put me in jail. By the way, I forgot to tell everyone to hydrate. By the way, take a chance to hydrate. Do me a favor and just like drink some water. Some water. So Spoon, look, next thing Spoon knows is Spoon has spent like 3 hours just chatting and catching up with Pine, right? It's that kind of thing where, like, once you have the distance from high school, it's a lot easier to just bond with people that you were in high school or that you would otherwise have hated. So I feel like both Spoon and Pine are slowly remembering, you know, their high school experience. They're like, yeah, I really had a super big crush on you. They're not saying this out loud. This is not being said out loud, but internally they're like, wow, I had a huge crush on you. And maybe I still do? So, you know, what would have otherwise been like a 5-minute, hey there, hey, how you doing? Good, you? Good, okay, bye. Hours, entire hours. That's why we have advanced the clock forward. That's why, you know, there's only 3 rolls left in laundry day. So, you know, the hours just like completely just pass by, And I'm gonna just assume, based on the tone of the fiction that we have implied before, that Spoon and Pine have a lovely conversation. That they actually, like, they bond for a little bit. We learn about Pine's experience. Question: Has Spoon not been, like, secretly following Pine on social media? Does Spoon know about Pine's, like, social media fame? High number, yes. Low number, no. They didn't know! They had no idea! 3! Absolutely no idea. Okay, yeah, so Spoon is not only, like, starstruck, but they're also literally starstruck, because they're like, you have how many followers on Chinstagram? And it cuts over to Spoon, pulls out their phone, and it's like, how many followers do they have on Chinstagram? It's like, actually, you know what? How many followers does Spoon have on Chinstagram? Yes! Oh my god, yes! It's 5. Okay, so I will also read. Muntum says Spoon uses Tumblr. It wouldn't know. It's so true. Can I get an animal related pun that might help for Tumblr as a Tumblr parallel? By the way, Spoon has 5 followers on the Tumblr adjacent social media platform, so they have no idea about Chinstagram. Spoon is like, is that the social media with, like, the 3-second videos? And then Pine is like, oh no, that's not the one. No, Chinstagram, that's exclusively for photos. And then Spoon is like, oh, I thought they all had videos now. Well, we did videos for a little bit, but then that got taken away, But anyways, we do only photos now. Tumblr it is. Yeah, because, like, and it's like a bucket. It's a bucket with fish in it, and it's just like chum. It's like Chumbler. Yeah, Spoon is like, oh no, yeah, I have a Chumbler. And then like it cuts to, like, how many followers does Spoon have? And it's like 5. Oh my god, Kendra, no. Eli Muskrat bought Chumbler and is ruining it right now. No. Or I guess it was Chinstagram. It must have been Chinstagram. Yeah, I can't believe Eli Muskrat bought Chinstagram. But even so, okay. So Pine is like, no, don't worry about it, Spoon. I was actually verified before Muskrat bought Chinstagram. So I don't have, like, the fake blue check mark. And then Spoon's like, oh, well, that's a relief. Because, for a hot second. And then, like, Pine is like, oh, I know. A lot of bad people are, getting check marks on their profiles just by spending, like, $9 a month. $9 a month that they could be otherwise spending on more meaningful things, such as donating to mycoffee.com/MKirin. That actually goes towards meaningful things, such as unlocking goals and, helping us get towards new things, such as art streams. And also, once I get to 151 nuggies, which are only, like, 20 something nuggets away, I will draw the first 151 Pokemon from memory. So that is coffee.com/MKirin. We actually get real value as opposed to nothing at Chinstagram. I mean Twitter. I mean Chinstagram. Got him. So imagine that's like 1 hour of chatting, right? And then we do the whole, like, so what did you do? And then Spoon is like, well, actually, I went to Chinchilla Community College. And then Pine is like, oh my god, really? Oh my god, I went there for a semester, actually. But that's before I dropped out and decided to become a blogger. And then Spoon is like, wow, you're telling me there was a chance we could have crossed paths? And then, this Pine is just like, wow. And then they're like, wow. And then it's 3 hours later. And they have had, like, they have each had, like, a big slice of pie. And, like, Pine's parents come out and they're like, oh my god, it's you, Spoon, you're all grown up. Actually, I immediately know how this goes, okay? The conversation with Pine's parents is about Spoon for 0.5 seconds, and then after that, they're like, oh my god, I love Grandpachi's latest book. Have you seen it? Oh my god, it's such a good book. Okay, so segue. Kitty and I, when we were talking about what the books that Grandpachi wrote, and we actually already figured out, okay? So Grandpachi has written a series of books titled How to Love. And on the cover of those, it's Grandpachi, like, always leaning on something, right? So the core takeaway was like How to Love, right? And then after that, Grampachi released other several books in the same vein, such as like How to Love, you know, after a breakup. So it's like Grampachi is leaning against a broken heart, right? And then another one was like How to Love for teenagers, and it's like Grampachi is like he's like leaning on a skateboard. Oh, it's How to Love Again, thank you. Like How to Love Again for teenagers. It's like How to Love Again for kids, and it's him with like a backwards hat, you know, and it's just like acting cool. And it's like How to Love Yourself, and it's him looking at a mirror, and it's like How to Love How to Love After Loss, and it's just him with a like he's like resting his elbow on the gravestone. And then the greatest punchline is that and then it's also in international languages. So it's like it's Grampachi, and he has like a little mustache, and he's like, "Como amar." And it's like, "Como amar otra vez." Edición revisada con 50 más trucos y tips para mejorar tu relación con tu familia. How to Love Again. Could people who know other languages tell me how you would say that okay, I'm sorry that I spoke in Spanglish, okay? I'm sorry. Could someone give me like How to Love in other languages so I can just like make all those meme images for this clip moment that I'm farming for? You know, it's just like, you know. Oh, I love that. Honestly, I'm gonna draw all of those. No, teach me more words. I want to know my Spanish friend. Hell yeah. Well, the problem is that like I speak, you know, Castellano, which is like, you know, Mexican Spanish, and like all of our things are different, you know? It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh. Weil man liebt? Weil man liebt? Leibt? Yo, thank you for the German version, Raquel. I love that, yeah. I don't know, you know, I don't know what German stereotype I will have him leaning on. He might be leaning on a huge sausage. Would that be okay? Wie man lebt. Welcome back to Pronouncing German with me, MKirin. I'm doing bad. A beer. He's absolutely leaning on a beer. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. That's a way better German stereotype. Yeah. Oktoberfest special. Oh yeah. I might just run it through auto translate and just be like, you know. That's a better stereotype. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. Listen, the punch of the joke is that he's just writing the same. Thank you. Live Nacht der Live. Revidierte Edition. Teil 2 von 7. Yeah, I can pronounce German for sure. Wait a minute. What did Siska make me say? Holy crap. I should not have trusted Siska. Oh no. What did Siska make me say? Love After Love, Revised Edition, Part 2 of 17. Oh, no, okay. No, okay. It's not that I don't trust Siska. It's that I trusted Siska way too quickly, and I'm like, oh, Siska could have totally, like, destroyed me there. Como amar otra vez. Edición revisada. Hell yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to unlock a core memory for you, Kendra. By the way, I have one sound on my soundboard that, like, I don't know when I'm ever gonna use it, but, like, it's my favorite. It's Nier from, it's Nier. It's kinda from Nier saying you dumbass, and I just love it so much.
You dumbass! You dumbass! You dumbass!
I don't know when I'm ever gonna use it, but I just love Kaine from Nier. Yeah, Kaine, again, trans icon. Yeah, does Muntums know Mandarin? Yo, that's dope. Yeah, we need it for emergencies for sure. All right, where was I? We're playing a role-playing game. That's right. Hours pass as Spoon and Pine. Ronnie knows like 6 languages. What? Wait, hold up. Let me do another take. Ronnie knows 6 languages? Yo, you're telling me that Ronnie is not only a little guy and a pirate and a dragon, but they also know a bunch of languages? Holy crap. Get yourself a little pirate who can do everything. They're way cooler than me, hint hint. Yeah, that's exactly what a cool person would say. And the Moomin. Yeah, that's really cool. Well, no wonder we're all over here. Like, I have like 2 skills, and meanwhile Moontum's has been grinding skills nonstop. Hell yeah. Siska, that's gay. That's very gay, Siska. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But what if I fought you for Moontoms? What if I fought you for Moontoms? That would be fun, right? Oh, hi Moontoms. Welcome to the stream. So nice to see you again. Feud starts now. Okay, anyways. I probably shouldn't be fighting my chatters. I shouldn't be fighting my chatters. Siska, JK, I'm not actually possessive. I'm not actually possessive. I'll just stab you, okay? I'm not actually possessive. Yeah, I'm not possessive. You know, I don't feel like I own Ronnie. But all I gotta say... Oh, I have messed up my soundboard. Give me a second. Where was I? Take 2. So Siska's like, you know, I'm not saying I'm possessive. All I'm saying is that if you wanna touch Ronnie, I'm just gonna let you know that, you know.
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Yeah. Family Feud. Yo, should we play Family Feud on the channel? Would that be fun? Yo, Ronnie coming in with the Mandarin. Yo, Zenmei Zai.
怎么在爱？
Zenmei Zai.
怎么在爱？
Yo. Kendra votes for Jeopardy. Yep. By the way, fun fact. Jeopardy, if you say it in Spanish with a Spanish accent, it sounds like you're saying I lost. So that show has always been a little bit funny in Spanish because they're like, bienvenidos a Jeopardy. And I'm like, welcome to I lost. Yo perdí. Bienvenidos a Yo perdí. Which is incredibly funny. Oh, with like a Mexican accent. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. AKA my accent. Yeah. Yo. Well, kind of similarly, honestly. Sometimes I want to make fun of people in other languages, but then I'm like, no, I have no right to make fun of people because in Spanish we have X. And X is pronounced like J always, pretty much. That's why it's not Mexico, it's Mexico. That's why it's not Don Quixote, it's Don Quixote. Well, okay, no. Okay, see, misunderstanding. I don't have a Castellano accent. We speak Castellano in Mexico. Say educación. Educación. I'm getting quizzed by Siska. No, the dialect we speak in Mexico is called Castellano. Max's Spanish is so nice, is it? Oh man, you have no idea. My Spanish is like a puzzle game that has like a bunch of pieces are lost because I don't use it as much as I used to. So when I'm chatting with my family, I'm like, you know, blah 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 blah, and then I'm like, wait, hold up, what's the word for whale in Spanish? And then they're like, oh, ballena, and I'm like, oh yeah, ballena, blah 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 blah. Tadpole has been learning. Siska, which is pronounced Thiska with a European accent. Wait a minute. Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time? Am I supposed to be calling you Thiska? Thiska? Oh, the German che is pronounced similar to Castellano. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I feel a lot better about that. Thank you, Siska. Yeah, because I'm like, it's short for Francisca. And I'm like, yeah, just Siska. Which is funny because you would never do that in Spanish. You would never like shorten a person's name like that. But, you know, I like it. I definitely like Siska. Which is weird, actually, because like some names you do that. You know, like you would shorten Roberto to Beto. I mean, it's funny that like, you know, but you would never do like Francisco becomes Cisco. You would never do that. Oh, you guys do Cisca in Portuguese. Oh, I love that. I love that for sure. But Max, ¿cómo se dice? You bum. You absolute bum. How dare you? How dare you? You absolute bumhole.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
We also do Kika. No, yeah, we do Kika in Spanish as well. Yeah. The shortened version of Francisco in Mexico is Paco. We do Paco over here. Paco and Kika. Mario says, "LOL, that's how I am with my family, but it's with Yoruba." Spanish is the most confusing short names. Oh yeah. Cisquita. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Get absolutely wrecked because in Spanish we can make everything smaller or larger by changing the little the words the letters at the end. So you know you could be regular Cisca. You know, like you walk into Starbucks and you're like, can I have just a medium? And they're like, okay, here's a Cisca. And then they're like, can I have it on small? And they're like, okay, there's a Cisquita. And like, can I have it on large? It's Ciscota. You know? Man, Ciscota, huge Cisca. Biggest Cisca you ever seen. It slaps the hood of the Cisca. Man, this Cisca could post so many memes in chat. That's also that's true. Raquel says, but also the Russian nickname for Alexander is Sasha. That's so interesting. Siska says, an Argentine colleague of mine told me that the nickname for people named Francisca is very close to their word for hot dog, so that it became an in-joke between us, both vegetarians. Oh, that's funny. I love that. Yeah, it would actually be gatoto, Kitty. Or alternatively, gaton, with an accent on the O. Un gatón. Toto. Yep. Gender isn't. See, that is the one problem about languages of Latin origin. Romantic languages. I don't know. Where everything is gendered for absolutely no reason. Shield is masculine, but sword is feminine. I don't know. Who made all this shit? This is all made up. No, see, Kendra says, Max flames me whenever I use the masculine Spanish self-referentially. Yeah, because you're trans. Because you're trans mask. Spoilers. You're gay. Congratulations. What's that? Kendra's leveling up. Kendra is going from, congratulations, you're trans. Romance language, not to be confused with romantic language. It's true. Alright. Soy gay? ¿Cómo se dice soy gay? Yo. I don't know if Kendra would like people calling them Ken, but it's funny because, like, I've always assumed... I don't know. I thought... I guess Kendra's not necessarily a genderless name. Soy gay? Soy transexual? Soy non-genérico? Alright, so we have rolled dice once today. So everything's going according to plan. So hours after we spent chatting with Pine and Spoon, you know, we're just having a lovely conversation. The question is now, it's hours later, right? I'm gonna assume it's like the middle of the day. Do we keep chatting with Pine, or do we take a chance to, you know, go back and work on the farm? Honestly, like, we're a little bit wet. My issue is I wonder if by now we have dried up. Maybe the parents of Pine. And again, Kitty mentioned this earlier, by the way, like elderly Pomeranians with like graying fur. Oh my god, my heart just swelled 3 times its size. So I'm just like, that's adorable. So I'm thinking, that maybe they took like maybe they took our raincoat and that, you know, that was soaking wet. You know, we took off our shoes and like our clothes underneath that were like relatively okay. So after sitting by the fire, we're all dried up. We have had some pie. We've been chatting for a while. I'm gonna assume that it's been raining for a while. So I think honestly, like, should we just spend more time with Pine just chatting? Should we take a chance to, like, you know, get to know them better? I would like to hear. I would like to hear chat's thoughts on what we should do. Breaking D&D news. Oh no, D&D news are never good news. It's never good news. All right, Moontums. OGA 1 will remain untouched, and the entire SRD 5.1 is now available under Creative Commons license. Wow! It only took everyone yelling at them. Wow! Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Yo, thanks for the news, Ronnie. Wow, look at that. It's almost as though the original one was a terrible idea. Yeah, well, it's almost as though the thing is, okay, here's the way that I always think about this, okay? Whenever a company tries to do a big overreach and then they get called out for it and then they walk it back, that's not a win. That's not like, oh well, now we should definitely go back and purchase all of the D&D products. To me, it's like, you were trying to overreach from the beginning, you know? Like, this is all just win for you because you got to see how far away you got to get away with things. And then they're like, okay, so next time we want to overreach, we don't go that far. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like doing something really shitty and then being like, you're like displacing a bunch of people who are having fun with your hobby and then being like, oh, we have decided to not ruin the hobby for everyone. It's like, yeah, that's not virtue. That's not virtue. Kitty says, we still hate you, but at least you didn't fuck the industry. Yeah. It just goes to show why, like, D&D shouldn't be like the pillar of role-playing games. For many reasons. Yeah, see, there you go. Cisco once again hitting us with like incredible hot take. Just like I won't thank car drivers for not hitting me with their car. Pretty much, yeah. Max is a bad influence. Oh no. Oh, I'm good. I'm absolutely good. I would even say that I am. Fantastic. You did the bare minimum to screw you. Yeah. Yo, oh my god, Kendra, you're speaking my language over here, Kendra. Honestly, like, my favorite part about Ironsworn is the fact that the mechanics just weave into the narrative. To the fact that, like, you know, like, they kind of click into one another in a modular way. You could definitely combine the storytelling mechanisms and the tables of Ironsworn with Dread for sure. To make a slasher film game for sure. I would also, in a way, argue. Okay, my issue is that, like, I've always had oh, that's actually a really interesting point. Actually, I was gonna start arguing about the problems that I have with Dread, but you're making some good points actually. Kendra asked, "What if weak hits means that you pull lower from the bottom of the tower?" That's actually really interesting. And like misses means that you have to pull twice from the lower area. It's possible. I don't know if anybody has done that. I do know that people have done, like, you know, horror versions of Ironsworn, I think. There's also some really like nice horror sci-fi games that I would recommend Kendra look into. But anyways, actually, you know what? Since the timer went off and I think everyone should take a chance to hydrate, I'm also going to really quickly. I like Kendra saying cute, by the way, when we're talking about horror games. Everybody take a chance to dilate. To dilate? Everybody take a chance to dilate your eyes, by the way. Anybody ever had your eyes dilated here, by the way? I had that once, and that was not a good experience.
Oh my god!
It was one of those things where I was like, I wonder what getting your eyes dilated is like. And it's just like, literally, like, I was like this for the rest of the day. And I was like, wow, I really can't see. Kendra says, I thought my blood was gonna get stolen again. Oh no, those Oh, those nasty New York vampires. Alright, so, I actually need to, they kept asking about my last blood draw. Jesus Christ. They're like, hey, when was the last time you donated to the vampire bank? I mean, the blood bank. I need to get up and check something real quick. So, how about we're gonna go on a quick BRB? I want everybody to take a chance to get up and stretch. I'm gonna be right back, okay? And I'm back. Doppy said to my question about eyes dilating, last time I went to the doctor, I had to drive myself back, and even though I waited almost an hour, it still hurt and I could barely see. Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh, hey, Sodernia's here. Hey, Sodernia. How are you doing today? I have soundboard. I have to say that every time. I won't say it tomorrow. So, while I was in the bathroom doing push-ups because I'm actually secretly ripped, I was thinking that we should actually, I think what we should do, honestly, is that, tomorrow is Saturday. What did I say? What did I say? Since today's Friday, what did I say? Did I say something silly? By the way, I just want to let you know that, like, when I'm streaming, once the words exit my mouth, they're gone. They're gone. They're gone, okay? Like, I need you all to realize that once the words exit my mouth, they're gone. They're like, Max, do you remember that thing you said in the stream? And I'm like, no. Because I said, like, 10,000 things are in the stream. So Muntum says, you would not talk about the soundboard tomorrow. So, I'm not going to talk about the soundboard after today. Or I'm not going to say that I have it. But that was, in fact, that was the way of the thing that I wanted to say. I'm really good with words. I'm really good with words. That's actually why I chose to write books for a living, because I'm actually really good with words. No thoughts behind those glasses, bless. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know do words good.
Yes, she is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H.
That's me. That's me. Every time I think that clip, I'm like, yeah, that's not how you spell bitch, right? B-I-C-T-H. That clip is playing nonstop in my head. Every time I don't know how to spell words, I'm like, yeah, it's B-I-C-T-H, right? Or also whenever I spell the word strength, I'm like, oh, is it T-H or H-T? Oh, no. Everyone stop. I know we haven't been doing anything for the last 20 minutes, but stop. Oh my god, Chips, you did not. Chips! Chips, you absolute mad person! The incredible, the one and only Chips. You absolute unit. I can't, oh my god. My heart. I can't, oh my god, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Thank you, Chips, thank you. Oh my god. Oh my, yeah, absolutely. She's adorable. Thank you, Chips. Oh my god. Absolutely adorable, thank you. So fluffy. Oh my god. I love the little shoes too, and the suitcase with all the little stickers. Trying to channel the influencer vibes. Oh, absolutely, for sure. Oh my god. So like, I wonder, it would be really funny if like, because in Animal Crossing, Audie without makeup just has like dot eyes. I like the idea that like Pine without makeup just has like the little dot eyes too. I feel like that would be really cute. Meanwhile, I've just been pushing off drawings, says Siska. I wasn't there for the creation of Pines as Marty, so I'm blown away with how adorable they are. I know! What did I say? Audie? I meant Lottie. Lottie the otter. Oh, how silly of me to think that an otter would be named. Not Audie, but Lottie. Lottie, without makeup. Give me that image, okay? Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, so whenever Lottie takes off her makeup in Animal Crossing, she looks like this. She just has like, excuse me? I don't want someone's fucking like Reddit. There you go. She just has like dot eyes. I love that. All right. Hey Sofifi. Well, welcome to the stream. We're role-playing today, and a member of the chat has actually hit us with an amazing, lovely piece of fan art of someone who may or may not have been a Spoon's childhood crush, Pine, an influencer blogger who travels around and shares information about national parks. We do need more otters in Animal Crossing. You're right, Mari. I agree with this. Anyways, where was I? So, honestly, as I was saying, as I was in the bathroom, doing push-ups because I'm secretly ripped, I realized that, you know what we should do? I think, we have time, sure, we have wasted time in the day chatting with our childhood crush. I think what Spoon wants to do, because Spoon is like, we're chatting, and I'm going to say that I envision that Spoon and Pine are like in the kitchen of Pine's parents' house. The Pines are on the second floor doing something, right? And then Spoon and Pine are like on the kitchen, like washing dishes together. And Spoon gets the courage to ask. Okay? Spoon asks, so, are you seeing anybody right now? That's right, we're doing it. We're rolling heart. We're rolling hard. We're adding inquire because we're asking a question. And so we're going to go with a +4. So, +4 on the roll. 6 + 4 is 10. 10 beats the 8. 8 and beats the 1. That's a strong hit, baby. Let's go. We actually don't lose time today. We're not working towards any particular track, but I do think that, we are enjoying the time at home. So I'm going to mark that. Spoon has no time for romance. It must solve the case. This is also true. What if they're seeing Cloud? That would be so funny. Oh my god. Now, we didn't roll to see what the answer would be. We rolled to see if Spoon convinces Pine to let them know, and we have been successful. So, when you on a strong hit, you're successful. If this brings you closer to us fulfilling a promise, mark 2 ticks on it. I marked our just enjoy time at the town promise. So, and now it's time for the hardest question of them all. I'm going to roll on the Oracle to find out the answer. So I believe the axes of this question are no, they're not seeing anybody. Yes, they're seeing somebody. Or C, they were seeing someone, but they recently got heartbroken. I feel like I really like that. Right. Unless, do we also want the option to be like, no, and I'm not looking for anybody? I feel like that's less fun. I feel like, we can choose to make this game a little, have a little bit of a romantic inclination, because who doesn't love that? So I'm thinking the 3 axes are, I'm not seeing nobody, I'm seeing somebody, I was seeing someone, but I got heartbroken. How do we like those options? Are we okay with that? How does chat feel about that? Also, Moontoms, I have to say that when you sent the message, what if they're seeing Cloud? I didn't process you were talking about Cloud, the person in our setting. So I'm like, what if they're looking outside and they see Cloud? So did they just see a cloud? And I'm like, there's lots of clouds out there. I was just like laughing. Okay. Ziska says, romance always makes me feel lonely. That's fair. And that's why, if that's why I give tools to the players to decide what kind of setting they want to make. If you want to play Iron Valley more as discovering the town or focusing on your own projects, you can. And if you want to play this game as more of a dating sim, you absolutely can as well. I intend to because the one thing that isn't in the system that I want to have later on is I want there to be like hard events, kind of like there are in Story of Seasons, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley. Whenever you hit a milestone in a relationship, you get like a moment where both of you grow closer together. That's not ready yet. It's not done, and I'm not gonna hold up the game to put that in there. So I will attempt to add that later in the game later. But for now, we go with how it is right now. So here's the way that I'm looking at it. Okay. 33, 33, 33. 33% chance that lowest on the roll, they're not seeing nobody. Middle of the roll, they got heartbroken. Highest, the almighty cloud strife in the sky. It's so true. And if the roll is high, that means that they are seeing someone right now. Go! Oh, holy crap! Anybody seeing these low rolls? Oh my god, they're not seeing anybody. Guys, this is our chance. Okay, so now let's envision what this looks like, right? So yeah, I envision that Spoon feels a little bit. By the way, low meant that they were not seeing anybody. And now's your chance, Spoon. So I'm envisioning that, Spoon, they're washing dishes, right? And I feel like, Max, can I ask why you always roll D100s? Okay, so we're gonna get Chimsta famous. Yes! Chimstagram. Well, I mean, like Eli Muskrat ruined it, but it's fine. So Siska asks, why do I always roll D100s? And that's because the Oracle system, the Oracles in Ironsworn are always based out of 100. That's the way they always are in the game. And there's actually an extra move in the base game called Ask the Oracle. And I should actually probably put it in the game as well. I haven't thought about that yet, but I probably should. It's just a really easy way. Just use the same tools you already have, And I feel like it would be a little bit silly to be like, oh, I'm going to roll a D6. And then like I have to like quantify what that means. A D100, I'm just used to doing that. I've run many campaigns of Ironsworn. And to me, it's just been easy to just be like, you know what? I'm going to roll a D100. If it's high and low, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly just like force of habit at this point. Like once you start rolling D100s for Oracle rolls, you just kind of get used to it. The music player is broke. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kitty. Yeah, it's not so much that it's broke. Oh, by the way, I see that Siska also changed their name on the Discord. That's funny. I love that. I love that. Sorry, I'm leaving a reply because Chip's art is incredible. Where was I? Yes. The music player is not so much broken as it is just I literally forgot to put it back on. Boop. And boop. And one last boop. I noticed. Okay, so and again, Siska said it just seems so counterintuitive for me. That's fair. You kind of just get used to it, honestly. So let me make a note actually. Crap. Let me just make a note over here. Just add the damn move, Max. Okay. Ask the Oracle. The Oracle, but wholesome and cozy. Come up with a cozy version of Ask the Oracle. Got it. So, a Spoon, I don't want to say, I feel like Spoon just jumping in and asking the question made Pine a little more comfortable with the conversation. It's like, oh, we're just talking, right? We've just been sharing our experiences. We've been talking for like 3 hours. We had each had a slice of pie, and you met my parents. It's just, it's just nice and comfy, right? And I envision that Pine, without turning to look at Spoon, right? Pine, let me actually bring up the image of Pine. Pine is just like, no, I'm not seeing anybody right now. It's a little hard, with the job, just traveling everywhere. It's so hard to meet people. and they kind of like they give you like a little sigh, you know, like, and then you know, you all know the feeling, right? You all know the feeling, right? Like a spoon kind of like, you know, I feel like it's because Spoon is short, right? Spoon is shorter than everyone else. Spoon kind of like stands up a little bit taller, you know, and internally Spoon is like, well, you know, for how long are you thinking of staying? I feel like they would nag each other more. That's fair. I do think that that is fair. I mean, my issue is that like they were rivals when they were younger, and now like not so much. I feel like enough time has passed. Maybe once they spend more time together, they'll start, you know, teasing each other some more. And in fact, I think it might be a good thing to bring up. So Spoon feeling comfortable finds itself going back on its own like modes of action, you know, basically the way it used to act before. And Spoon kind of shoots a little bit of a playful remark in the direction of Pine, and says, Spoon says, so when are you heading out? You know, don't you have you know, big Chimstagram posts to make and all that other stuff? You know, don't you guys never stop working? And I'm gonna roll really quickly. Once again, Oracle roll. Low number means that they're leaving very soon. High number, haven't found anyone good enough for you? Damn! Oh, that is so good. That's so good, actually. Before okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna inject that in there, by the way. I'm stealing that from chat. Spoon is like, what's wrong? Haven't found anyone good enough for you? And at which point, in order to find out what Pine's reply is, I'm actually gonna do a theme and an action. I want to know what is Pine's reason for not dating anyone at the moment. 34 is explore. Okay, they probably want room for themselves. Explore 29. Explore engagement. Oh, they want someone. They want someone who's gonna put a ring on that. Put a ringer make you wanna marry me. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. The reason why oh, that kind of engagement. They want commitment. Not the Beyonds. In battle. Oh, I have to make that clip. I have to make the potion seller meme video. I keep forgetting to do that. Soup seller, I require your strongest soup. All right, so let me write that down actually before I forget. Let me write that down. So we know that Pine has no current relationship because she is looking to settle down. I meant the Subiller bit. Yeah. Like I'm going through the VODs and like making clips, and like, you know, like some streams just have a bunch of clips in them, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna waste these perfectly good clips. So has no current relationship because she's looking to settle down and get married. So I envision, now that we know that the relationship is a little bit antagonistic in a playful way, that I actually envision Explorer wants to settle down. It's so sweet. I know, it's so cute. I love it. I actually envision that Pine earnestly says, oh, you know what, I kind of want to settle down, you know? I want to have kind of like what my parents have, you know? Like they live in the same place, and, you know, they, Mewitch is what bring us here today. You know, like I just want to, like, you know, live in a house with someone and just, you know, spend some time together, you know? Oh, just wait till Grandpappy hears about this. Oh yeah, Ghost, you're so right. And then Spoon is like, yeah, I imagine that Spoon teases them a little bit, is like, settle down, come on, and like taps them with like their elbow and like into their the side of their chest or something. It's like, come on, you settle down. You have 50 million followers on Chimstagram, or on Chimstagram, Chillagram. Whatever, anyways, you have like 50 million followers. You're a celebrity. People like you don't settle down. Come on. What are you getting at? And, you know, while Spoon is being playful, Yeah, yeah. Who would want to settle down with you, Lamau? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Siska. I like it. Me and my crush. Absolutely, absolutely. So definitely for sure that is how the exchange goes. No question about it. And you know they do a little bit of back and forth, and eventually I think that you know, the time comes for us to make our exit. I feel the time definitely comes for us to make our exit. We spend most of the morning here. So I think that the next course of action, you know, after we finish washing the dishes and we thank them for their time and we tease each other a little bit, okay, I'm gonna roll the oracle. How likely is it that on the way out, Pine invites us out for lunch someday? Low means low. No means low means low. Low means no. High means yes. So will Pine ask us out for lunch? Or should we just ask him out for lunch? Maybe we should just ask them out for lunch. Maybe we should just ask them out for lunch. Maybe we should just ask them out for lunch. So we're going to try to ask them out for lunch because that's more fun. So as we're heading out, you know, we're putting our raincoat back on. We're doing the whole thing where we have our little paw on the doorknob, on the door handle. And then we're like, by the way, do you ever want to like, have you ever been to Gongaga, that really tasty Thai restaurant? Have you been there? It's really good. You want to like maybe go grab a bite one of these days? Maybe you should ask them out for a bit of tea and crumpets in it. So we're rolling heart. We're not inquiring. We're actually just literally, you know, asking them out. So that's just heart because we're doing it with compassion. Me Gonga. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, so Fifi's like smooth. Yeah. You know how it is? It's like, hey, you know, I went to this place over here. You want to go there someday? But what about Nuggy? Yo, Kendra's asking. Yo, question, okay? People in chat, okay? Who is Team Nuggy and who is Team Pine? We're gonna make this a fucking. We're gonna go like Twilight Heart on this, okay? Hashtag Team Nuggy, hashtag Team Pine. I do love that they're also like completely like polar, tonally polar. They're completely polar opposites in like theme, right? Like Nuggy is a snake who runs a cereal bar and is named Nuggy, and then Pine has a blog and like a Chimstagram post and it doesn't have a silly name. Oh gosh, do we love to make t-shirts. Imagine having your only impression of Crisis Core being a gif of someone, some twink saying, me? Go Gaga? Yeah, classic. Spoon has 2 paws, this is fair. But polyamorous is also very legit. And we might get there, but before we get there, we need to pick teams. Good point, I am Team Nuggy. Team Pine, I'm a total sucker for childhood friends, so hashtag Nuggy, LOL, but poly though, unless. Neither. Spoon's gonna be happy with themselves. This is also fair. Spoon has to solve this mystery, but oh no, the love triangle. Honestly, Nuggy would keep me fed. This is fair. I can support Team Poly. Pine Spoons, new ship name. Let's go. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'm pretty sure Spoon would be okay with also they them. I get that vibe from them. Yo, I gotta make that note. Okay. I gotta make a big question for Nuggy. Okay, give me the question emoji, please. Can I get a picture of Oyster smiling, please? Did Nuggy know about Spoon and Pine's crush? Thank you for that, Chips. Really appreciate it. So, we're gonna roll plus heart because we're using compassion. We're using empathy, so that's +3 on the roll. 3 and 2 is 5. The 5 doesn't beat the 6 and does not beat the 10. Oh, we might have gone a little bit hard on here. Back in the day, Nuggy was busy grinding for the good grades because they're a hard worker. Headcanon. Oh yeah, we might have gone a little bit too hard. Alternatively, there might be other reasons, but nonetheless, that is a miss. So, on a miss, you fail, envision what went wrong and how you lose track of time. Yeah, coming on a little bit too strong there, Spoon. So, honestly, I feel like here's the way that it completely happens, okay? So a Spoon has like a little paw on the doorknob, right? And you know, they look up at Pine, and they're like, so yeah, that Thai place, it's really good. Have you been there? We should like maybe go there sometime. And then absolutely without question, Pine like crushes them, and Pine is like, go out with you? Pfft, come on, maybe when you have like at least 10 million followers, I'll go out with lunch with you, okay? And like, as you know, of course, you know, Spoon is like, Spoon laughs it off, you know, it's all part of their little game. But you know, as Spoon like, you know, opens up the umbrella and heads out, Spoon is like, well, see you around. And then Pine is like, oh yeah, I'll see you around for sure. And that's how that scene ends. Oh, by the way, I love Ghost says that Pine goes, oh, I have plans, and turns out Pine is meeting Nuggy. Yo, oh my god, that one's so spicy, Siska. Siska's like, sorry Tiny, I don't like chinchilla hairs in my soup. That's a little bit close to speciesism. Anyways, nonetheless, I just feel like, oh, come on, Tiny. Yeah. Me go out, you know. Maybe if it was like a deal, you know, if they were like, you know, you have to pay me to get me to go to their little restaurant, okay? Anyway, see you around. Welcome back, Kitty. So Spoon tried to ask Pine out for lunch, and they fail. They got a miss. So we don't know why. But maybe it's because, you know, they have that playful back and forth. So ultimately, their relationship is not exactly, you know, like in shambles. But you know, Spoon was teasing Pine was teasing Spoon. It makes sense. So we lose track of time. And I think that, you know, I feel like Spoon now, for sure, absolutely is gonna go look at the abandoned farm because they want to get what was going on. They're not ready to unpack all the feelings that were happening in that room. So they're gonna go to that abandoned farm. Tiny's a good pet name. It's so true. Yeah, oh, I love that. Let me write that down, actually. That's a really good one, Siska. Good call. Calls Spoon Tiny. Wait, who's taller, Spoon or Pine? I feel like Nuggy would be taller than both. So, for sure, Nuggy is the taller for sure. Absolutely the taller one for sure. Pomeranians are still relatively short, but in the big scheme of things, Spoon is definitely short. Spoon is shorter. I would say, let's say like half a head shorter than Pine, and then Nuggy is like a head taller than Pine. So I guess by that definition, I guess like Nuggy is like huge. Mari says BRB making dinner. Hey, no worries. I hope you're having a tasty dinner. Ask the Oracle. Nah, not this one. I feel like Nuggy. Okay, maybe Nuggy's like a couple inches taller than Pine. Not a full head, just like a few inches. You know. So if you were to draw like a chart, if you were to draw like a graph, it would be like, you know, Nuggy, Pine, and then like Spoon. Nuggy more like Nug. Big Nuggy. I mean, yeah, you know. Well, Nuggy is just short for Nugurto. No. What would be Noxamillion? Nuggy is just short for Noxamillion. Oh yeah, Nuggy is absolutely 6'10" for sure, yeah. Oh, Cloud and Sack are absolutely the tallest villagers we've met. They are definitely 6'10". Alright, so we lost track of time. And we're gonna go to the abandoned farm. So, we know where it is. We're probably halfway there. Probably not, actually. I'm thinking, are we halfway there? We're probably not halfway there. So I'm thinking we're gonna actually, once again, we're out in the rain. We're gonna use speed. It's still storming. It's gonna be storming all day. So we're gonna use speed to try to get over to the abandoned farm. Naga would actually be like a really good name for like Nuggy. Is that like their legal name? They're actually like Naga. Spoon is too embarrassed. I need to do something far from town. It's true. Honestly, like I feel like Spoon is just like honestly, I have to put this behind me. I can't unpack these feelings right now. I've actually never seen Beastars or Rango, but I get the feel for sure. Them but sweethearts. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, I love that. That sounds adorable. So, we're gonna roll plus speed. We're not using any of our other skills, so it's +2 to whatever this is. Let's roll. Oh my god, 2 + 1 is 3. Isn't this the same roll we got last time? I feel like we literally rolled the 3 against the 3 and an 8. I feel like this literally happened before. So, once again, that's a miss. That's a miss. Maybe the storm is too hard. Maybe the storm is so hard, or maybe alternatively something else happens. This is very close. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna assume that that's a miss. So you fail. Envision what went wrong and how you lost track of time. Now, I'm envisioning that maybe it isn't so much that we haven't gotten there yet. I'm gonna assume, well, I guess on a fail, we definitely did not get there. So what got in the way this time? Is it possible that maybe there's been a little bit of like flooding? Actually, flooding is actually a weather in the actual game. But I envision that there's been enough rain that maybe it's a little bit hard to traverse the town. In that case, I feel like when I'm envisioning, yeah, the storm might have blocked the path. I was thinking that, Kitty. Thank you. I'm envisioning that, yeah, definitely like a spoon. If we look at the minimap of the town, a spoon starts making it to the outskirts of town near where the farm is. I'm envisioning that it's on the west side of town, by the way. And on the way there, they literally like it's just raining so much and the ground is so uneven and like they're slipping and sliding and it's becoming very difficult climbing uphill both ways in the rain. They decide that this is not gonna work and they decide to turn around. That's how they lose time. They lose track of time because they decide to turn around. So I'm envisioning right now, LOL, slip and fell. Oh, for sure, yeah. LOL, I'm just watching your pommel farm. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's been going for a while. It's been selling all the crops that I made for a while, yeah. Yeah, what can I say? I'm really good at this game. I already beat it, by the way. I've gotten all the upgrades. I got all the crops. Wow, it really is going for a long time, huh? It's been selling things non-stop. By the way, the game is not broken, by the way. You can see my mouse pointer over it. I am really good at farming games, what can I say? Honestly, I kind of wish there was more to do in the game, but at the same time, it got me to focus to get a lot of stuff happen. Wow! When will it stop selling peas? Stop it! Are you done? Are you done? No, you're not done. You're still gonna go, huh? Well, that's fine. It's not like, we have anything to do over here. Just, sure. I'll lean back. Sure, I'll wait for you. Absolutely. It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
Very good.
Well, For Holland hasn't been going. Kitty, For Holland hasn't been going. Have you been watching this for like 5 minutes? I got it. Let's go. I'm bookmarking. Oh, wait, I think it's over now. Is it over? Please, I implore you. Oh my god, you've been selling things for like 5 minutes. What's your problem, buddy? Did I really make that many crops? I like that the flow stops every once. Max has solved world hunger. Yeah, I fixed it. Turns out it's unbelievable. Ronnie! Oh my god. You're killing me, Ronnie. You're absolutely killing me. It's still going! Wow. Game, are you okay? Classic Ronnie. Game. By the way, I can't actually advance until all my crops are sold, by the way. So how many peas do I have? Oh, I only have like 400,027, 427,000 peas. Max, stop showing us your peas. Maybe the peas are still selling when I get up again. Raquel is leaving. No worries, Raquel. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a lovely night. Take care. Thank you for joining us. Aw, I love seeing Raquel. Raquel is so much fun. Man, it has been selling for a while. This is gonna be a really, really good. This is gonna be a really good YouTube short for sure. I almost said Twitter moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have not thought about those in forever. It's still selling. Stop. It's gonna be a lot of snails. it might actually break the UI. It might actually break the UI. Because the way that the game works is that at the end of the season, you sell all of your crops into peas, and your peas turn into snails. Don't ask me why. Snails are basically the upgrade material. Think of them as EXP. And more like YouTube long at this point. Ronnie. You know, and the peas turn into snails, and like, I feel like it's gonna be enough snails that it's gonna break the actual text box. It's still going. Holy crap, am I good at this game? This is giving me anxiety, says Siska. BRB brushing teeth. Yeah, for sure. Well, now I'm like fixated in it. Maybe it's bugged. It's absolutely not bugged. The number down here is still going up. Like, it looks really small for you guys, but it's actually really big for me. Let me see if I can find it for you. Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Let me actually, yeah, like the game is working. You can see that, you know, the little number is still going in there. Well, welcome back to my speedrun of Pomo Farm. Apparently, I'm the goatiest. No one's ever made this happen. At Pomo Farm, hey, you guys know about this one? Peace was ever an option. Well, what can I say? I'm just that good. It's still going. I know people are like, Max, go back to the role playing. I want to know what happens next. But I'm like, I'm hyper fixated. The piece just keep going up and up and up. It has been going for like at least 5 minutes for my counting. The piece number is still going up. There's so many I wish. I know we're doing wordplay here, but like I wish it was like singular P, because then we could have so many P jokes, but unfortunately it's P's. I don't know if I would have enough freezers for all those P's. Kitty! Oh, it's Cardi P! Cardi P! Oh, Cardi P is my favorite. Okay, well, am I gonna add Cardi P as a musician in this setting? Alright, sure. Why not? I have time. Nobody's not going anywhere here. At least Siska, you know, need to be productive and actually, like, you know, Cardi P. Cardi P is the musician of, the #1 musician, in Iron Valley. Everybody loves Cardi P. What species is Cardi P? Please, I implore you, let me roll on, like, the table for, like, other species, please. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. What species is Cardi P? Cardi P is 92. What's 92? 92 is a tiger. Oh, it's a tigress. I love that. Kitty's like, we can't see it. Yeah, of course you can't see it. Because it's big. Cardi P is a tiger, by the way. It's fine. There's a moment. It's more than a moment now. A moment is actually a length of time equal to 90 seconds. So Cardi P is a tiger. We're gonna assume that it's she, her, and presents femme. Yes, I'm gonna fix it. Shut up. It's fine. And it's femme. I'm gonna assume. Oh, we did it! We did it! Oh my god! It actually stopped. There you go. The final count is 2,547 snails. Now, how many do I have total, actually? I have 11,202 P's, and I have everything unlocked already, so, you know, everything is fine. You know. Now, excuse me, I have to actually buy something for this. Oh, it's definitely 1 die. Wait, give me 1 die. Give me 1 candy. Give me you take 4 weeks, 1 week, and a bunch of hearts, and then a bunch of turnips. There we go. By the way, the game is called Pomo Farm. You can get it on Steam for like $5. It's the best $5 I've ever spent. Alright, now. Time to put things back together. The P curse has lifted. Yes, it's true. We're free. And Alexiska being like, finally. Alright. So, by the way, everyone, take a chance to hydrate. You know, get up and stretch your limbs. Alright, so where was I? Yes. Cardi P. I'm gonna assume Cardi P is an adult. And Cardi P, we know Cardi P, adult, and we know that she's a musician. Musician. And birthday, when is Cardi B's birthday? Cardi B birthday. Cardi B's birthday is October 11, 1992? Jesus. I feel old. Bebo agua como siempre. Qué bueno, Siska. Gracias por hacernos saber. Gracias. Yeah, apparently Cardi B is your age, kitty. October, that's autumn 11. Let's make it autumn 11. Fall 11. There we go. Now we know, the great celebrity Cardi P might show up in the setting if we make it all the way to if we make it all the way to fall. So, we lose track of time clearly because we are absolutely we get super lost in the rain. We are slipping and sliding, and we're just like, we can't do this. It's time to go home for sure. Now I imagine that like it's in the evening now. We have had a terrible day, and actually instead of going home, I actually think that we show up at the cereal bar. Ooh, because I think I can't believe Cardi P is older than me. Yeah, it's true. Okay, guys, because I know we have Team Nuggy and then Team Pine. Should we take a chance? Tadpole, you're a baby. Siska, you're a baby. So I'm thinking, do we actually? You know what? Take a chance. Okay. We're gonna, okay, so we walk into the cereal bar for sure. We sit down and we're gonna ask a Nuggy probably about Pine. No worries, baby. You're doing absolutely fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, I would say that you are.
Fantastic.
There you go. Yeah, for sure. So, I am thinking that we walk back to the bar. We're absolutely soaked. We dry the umbrella. We shake the umbrella. We take off our raincoat. We put it on the coat rag. Yo, let's go! Oh my god, I'm so excited. We ordered some Cult of the Lamb stuff, and I'm like, let's go. Oh, we should go back to playing that. Should I make a darker version of Iron Valley so you can live out your Cult of the Lamb dreams? So what I was thinking, Spoon sits down at the bar, they're a little bit wet, and Nuggy's there, probably polishing like a bowl, it's a little bit later in the day. I assume it's probably just before closing time, and and I'm envisioning that, Nuggy is like, well, what can I get you? And they're playing, they're playing with Spoon. Nuggy's like, what can I get you? Tough day today? This guy says, make a hack that's Darkest Dungeon inspired, but also have all animal options. Hell yeah, that would be cute. There are what? I just came back to what? I don't know what Kendra just came in, but it's fine. Kendra completely missed the Pinception, Peacopolis. Cute and terrifying. That's fair. All right, so where was I? So Nuggy is being like a little bit playful, and it's like, tough day today, tough day at the office today, and Spoon is like, you have no idea, and I feel like Spoon, I honestly, what? Spoon is gonna inquire about Nuggy, inquire with Nuggy if Nuggy already knew about Pine being in town. That seems like the kind of thing that like Nuggy would know as the barkeep of the cereal bar. So that's heart plus 1, so that's 4. We're rolling a 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. We will beat everything except that's a 5 and an 8. That's a strong hit. Let's actually go. So we inquire with Nuggy, asking if Nuggy already knew about Pine being in town. They pour us a bowl of cereal. I'm picturing like Reese's Puffs or something. Like a little bit of like soy or oat milk, and we're eating it. We're eating the bowl of cereal as Nuggy is like polishing a bowl, right? And now we are successful in getting an answer. Now, what exactly is the answer? I'm thinking, I think that Nuggy knows something no matter what, right? If it's low, it's very general stuff. The higher it is, the more like private the information is, okay? And we go. Low is general, high is private. Ooh, the bounce. 53, somewhere near the middle. So that to me tells me that it isn't incredibly general, it isn't incredibly private, it's somewhere in the middle. So to me, tell me what chat thinks, okay? Is it possible that Pine is not, is not just visiting because of the holidays, is actually visiting to spend some time with the family because they're nursing a broken heart? Would that be fun? No, because I imagine Nuggy being like, it's like, oh yeah, you finally ran into them, huh? Yeah. Many of our schoolmates are hanging out around this time of year, mostly because of the holidays, but that's not the case with Pine. And then Spoon is like, really? I mean, not like I care or anything, but I'm just like, but why? I thought they were, gonna be leaving soon or something. Because they have 50 million subscribers or whatever on Chimstagram. Bear tenders? Sorry, I like reading that as bear, like B-A-E-R. Bear tenders? We need a bar that has a bear. We need a bar with a bear in it. But I'm envisioning that, yeah, for sure. As they're chatting, they're going back and forth, Spoon is, of course, being a little bit, kind of channeling that little bit of that youthful energy, back when they used to tease Pine all the time, and just being like, oh my god, isn't Pine, like, I can't believe that, like, they're super famous now, and they're kind of annoying, like, okay, yeah, they're famous on Chimstagram, right, but who cares, right, Like, I like using Tumblr. I honestly, I really like the tagging capabilities on Tumblr. It really allows me to sort my posts, And then Nuggy's like nodding because Nuggy's like one of the 5 people who follow Spoon on Tumblr. Yes. Siska says yes. A honey mead based bar that's got bee theming and it's run by bears. Absolutely. Yes, your bear tender will be with you shortly. I absolutely love that. I recently added polls to Tumblr. Did you see? Oh my god, I love that. That's so good. Yeah, honestly, like when I when I make a setting, because Kitty's gonna be like, by 3 bears and Goldilocks. That's kind of cute. I like that. So when I create a setting, if there are things that are similar to the things we know, for instance, if Twitter exists in the setting, I like to call it something that is at least funny or interesting. I don't just like change a letter like that. That always feels really lazy to me. When someone is like, oh, in this setting they have like not Twitter, so we're gonna call it Twatter instead, and I'm like, that's stupid. That's lazy. It doesn't count. I'm sorry. See, Chipper is at least something, That's why, like, I like Tumblr. Tumblr actually kind of makes sense, and so does Chimstagram. Like that. It's funny and it's something as opposed to just like we're gonna call it Instagram, And I'm like, that is not trying. It takes 2 seconds to come up with a funny name for something. Just do something. Something is better than nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. Nonetheless, we learn that. The reason why Pine, according to the rumors that, Nug heard here and there. Goldilocks the only human. Not me just saying words that are funny to say. Chumby Wumby. It's true. Listen, if a word is fun to say, that just makes it better, That's why, like I really love the idea of Tumblr. Like, I want to draw the logo for Tumblr, But anyway, also, I forget who it was earlier, but they were like, it's extra funny because chum is also like slang for a buddy. Someone said that earlier and I forgot to highlight it, but that's so true and so funny. I envision, again, Spoon is just being like, yeah, but who cares, right? And then like Nugget's like, yeah, it's a little sad, it's so sad. And then Spoon is like, what's sad? I mean, not like I care or anything, I mean, like, yeah, I don't care, but you can keep telling me, sure, like, let me know, what's going on. And then Nugget's like, well, I shouldn't be telling you this. And then Spoon is like, oh, I mean, you can tell me. Unless you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to tell me. Unless you want to tell me. And then, and then Nuggies finally is like, well, they lean forward a little bit. Well, I heard that, you know. So Pine may or may not have had like a really bad breakup. Maybe. Again, I didn't ask, I didn't pry, I heard it from someone else who heard it from their parents, I don't like to pry that kind of stuff, just because I work at a cereal bar doesn't mean people come to me with their problems. I mean, they do, but that's really more of like your grandpa thing. It's more like a grandpachi thing to do, so nonetheless, I don't like to, get in people's business. As they say, there's two kinds of business. Nuggie, holds up its little like tail, and it's like, there is, it points it to itself, there is my business, and then it makes like a little like X in the air, and then there's none of my business. So, I didn't pry too much when I heard that. All I heard is that maybe Pine went through a really bad breakup, and they're just kind of chilling here in town, getting their bearings. Nuggie kind of like looks down to the bowl that it was polishing, and then it looks back up. Oh, kind of like you, actually. Kind of like what you're doing. Chips, draw the 2-panel comic, please. Hey, now. We appreciate the art when it gets here, but we definitely don't, we don't want anybody to feel forced to make art. Art is a lot of hard work. So, we have just a little bit of time left in the day. Is there anything else we could probably get done? Having succeeded at this, which is really good. We asked last time we asked Nuggie about the mayor situation. We heard that, I guess last time, and also the stream. Yeah, no, we're gonna be ending today like right on time, I feel. Well, maybe like 10 minutes early, but nonetheless, we'll be early. The stream will be ending in about half an hour anyway, but it's fine. So I'm thinking, the way that I want to do this is that, last time we chatted with Nuggie, we only asked Nuggie about the thing about the people running for mayor. So maybe we'll just ask Nuggie about the farm, actually. So let's do that. We're going to inquire with Heart, which that's a +4. So 1 + 4 is 5. The 5 beats the 3, but not the 9. That's a weak hit. Perfect. So on a weak hit, I forgot to mark progress, but we don't really have a quest regarding, we don't have a promise regarding Pine, so I'm not gonna mark anything. But this is definitely, this is one progress towards investigating the thing. So, we get a weak hit, so we get our answer, but time is gonna pass after we finish. So let me go over here. I'll get ready to cut this in a second. So, what do we envision? So after finishing the bowl of cereal, continuity, which again, I'm a continuity nerd. I feel like Nuggie's like, you're still gonna have room for dinner after that. After Spoon finishes the bowl, and then Spoon is like, oh yeah, oh don't worry about me, I'm ready for whatever you're gonna make for dinner. And then Nuggie is like, maybe we should make something together for once. And they're going back and forth, and as they're getting ready to close shop and go up to the studio on the second floor, Spoon is like, I spent all day trying to get to that darn abandoned farm. I've been, I want to know what was going on there on New Year's Eve. And then Nuggie's like, you're really poking around that, aren't you? And then Spoon is like, well, I'm kind of curious about it, That kind of stuff doesn't happen every day. And then Nuggie's like, well, it certainly happens in the big city, right? And then Spoon is like, well, kinda. Not really. It's different in the big city, there's so much happening. But here, the idea that, the mayor's found collapsed at an abandoned farm and is suddenly sick, that's different. I imagine that Nuggie, as they're locking up the front door and turning the sign with their tail, Nuggie's like, with that much interest, I'm surprised you didn't go into like the police or something. You could make a great detective. And then this Spoon stops and is like, well, considering my job so far, I don't think I would make a good detective. And that is the point where they're like, Nuggie, do you know anything about the abandoned farm? And that is what we're going to be learning about next. So let's do an oracle roll, because we have made enough of a good case that and we rolled a weak hit, so we are successful. We just lose time. So we're gonna probably learn a lot. As to what Nuggie knows, let's roll on the action and theme. So what does Nuggie know about the farm? 89. 89 means thread. Okay. A series of connected events. Thread plus... Ooh, the bounce. 48. Thread plus hidden. Ooh. Did the farm used to serve a different purpose before? Was there something hidden at the farm? So, I think that this is... Oh, it moved to 40. Oh, I'm sorry. Friendship. Thread plus friendship. How about this? How about we pretend that I rolled the 48? Because I already have an idea. So, sometimes it's okay to fudging the rolls because this is your solo RPG. You can do whatever you want. I like hidden thread. Ah, yes, the crochet club. Now, I'm reading thread as in like, you know, a series of conversations, and hidden means that people are whispering. Ah, yes, the secret crochet club. Damn it, Siska. I should get the sound clip for like Gatum because I feel like that would have fit right there. But as I was saying, I'm envisioning like, you know, hidden thread as in like, you know, there's something about the farm that connects it to something else that was going on in the town before. Something that maybe takes a little bit longer, you know, that something that takes us back in the past more than just what happened at the New Year's Eve party. So now I'm gonna do an oracle just for fun. Higher means that things were extra bad. Low means that it was quiet enough that most people didn't know about it. Give me high. Give me high. About middle of the way. Okay. So I feel like Nuggy is like, you know, the following information is learned over a montage as Spoon and Nuggy, you know, they close a shop, they go to the second floor, and they're like making dinner together. And now you're asking, what are they making for dinner? Don't worry, I got you. For dinner, they're making 72. 72 on the food table is chicken pot pie, or in this case, tofu pot pie. So they're making some like nice veggie pies. You know, they're getting them going and stuff. You know, the dough was already ready because Nuggy probably bought it from like someone, or like someone came in and it's like, hey, here's the dough you want it. You know, they're putting it in the little pots and filling up with veggies. And as they're doing that, they're chatting. And I envision that Nuggy talks about, you know, that farm has been abandoned for a long while because, you know, stuff happened there. It was before our time. You know, I imagine Nuggy kind of like waving its tail like, oh, it was way before our time. You know, the only reason I know about it is because so many of the old dogs, you know, they come here and chat. And I like old dogs just being like a general term for like older people. It isn't so much that just there's only old dogs, but I love that, like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, old dogs come here all the time just talking about the, you know, what happened back then. And I think that the takeaway from this conversation, because we are successful, the takeaway I think is that there's some deeper history happening at the farm. Something happened there a long time ago, and maybe that may or may not be related. I mean, it's definitely related. It's related to what happened to the mayor. I'm gonna assume, again, we're probably gonna be leaning towards that, like the well is poisoned or something like that, or something was happening at the well, or there might be someone staying at the farm. You know, someone is staying at the abandoned, decrepit farm, and they may or may not have, like, you know, startled the mayor or interacted with the mayor or something. You know, it's possible. So now, have we earned we have in fact made progress. We did in fact inquire, so that's actually one extra tick on a hit. So we're making progress on investigating the farm. We do know we have not actually interrogated Dio, by the way. So in talking with Nuggy, we learned that the farm has been abandoned for a long time. What happened there was before their time, and the only... A haunted farm. Ooh, a haunted farm sounds really good, Kitty. I love that. The only reason why Nuggy knows is because of the old dogs who frequent the cereal bar. And as today's episode comes to an end, because I have a little bit of a surprise for y'all. As today's episode comes to an end, Yeah, I definitely like. I'm gonna actually write a note because Kitty's absolutely correct. It's rumored to be haunted, but someone is living there. These old dogs. It's rumored to be haunted, but it is actually being used by someone living there in secret. I like that. I like that for sure. And maybe, the mayor seeing that person really startled them because they thought, oh my god, so-and-so, I thought you were dead. And then, he gets really startled and maybe hits his head on the way down. That would make sense to me. Now, time passes because we scored a weak hit. So when time passes, we lose track of time. That's the end for the 4th of spring. Mark one tick, blah, 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 blah. If this tick fills the box, do the following steps in order. Envision how your character spends the rest of the day and goes to bed. If you wish to, record the day's events in a journal. We're not doing that. So let's envision how it ends. So I envision that the episode ends with, after a while of like chatting, maybe even like playing like video games or something like on the TV. I'm picturing like a CRT, by the way. I'm picturing like it's like the PS1. Not, technology is actually advanced. People have smartphones, but I imagine that Nuggy has like an old CRT with like a PlayStation 1, and they're just like, Nuggy's like, okay, now like watch this, okay? Well, watch how fast I can beat Resident Evil 2 on the PS1, okay? Check this out. And Spoon just like watches, and meanwhile the pot pies are getting cooked, and later on they're having dinner, and as eventually as Spoon is going to bed, it's thinking about the abandoned mansion, but they're also thinking a lot about Pine, and they think about the terrible crush they had on Pine and how they would tease them all the time and make them feel bad, but just because they had a crush and they didn't know how to express their emotions, and they're wondering, as they surrender to sleep, Spoon wonders, I wonder if... God damn it, Siska. As Spoon is falling asleep, Spoon wonders, I wonder if Pine ever had a clue that I had a crush on them. And it fades to black, and that's the end for day 4. By the way, Siska says, please, that is Resident Weeble on the Nye station. It has a horse logo. Yes, that is absolutely it. It is Resident Weeble 2. Oh my god. Resident Weeble 2. I hope you heard that. So, that's the end for today's session. Now, you may be thinking, Max, we're done already? Actually, I have a little bit of a surprise. So, I forgot that this is a game where there may be magic. So we actually need some magical skills. So hey y'all, y'all want to help me come up with like approximately 13 fantasy skills that people could use? Jill Valentine's a stag beetle. Oh, for sure. I love that. Yeah, because I believe I need I think I need like 13 skills that are like fantasy, like magical skills related. So really quickly, could people in chat just help me real quick? We need should actually be the random skill table actually. Well, random skill table. All right, because we have all the skills from the main book, but in the case that a person in the case that you're playing on a fantasy setting, you're actually gonna need like fantasy abilities. Now I can already see a few submissions. I do want to set some parameters, of course. Oh, it actually worked. Let's go, Pog. Okay. Okay, do me a favor, please, for the love of God. Just align to the left, please. This is not a big thing. I'm not asking for a lot. Just go to the left. Thank you. To the left. All of your little things in a pile to the left. Yeah, so we need 13. I don't know if this fits, but soupification. Create tasty food from any ingredient, including typically non-edible things. I actually super love soupification. Okay, so let me read the Siska said, enchantment, imbuing mundane objects with arcane properties. I like that. We should have all the elements, for sure. Manipulate people. I don't know if this fits. Yeah, soupification for sure. Manipulate objects. I have returned with ramen. Yo! Welcome back, Mari. Super lover. Oh my god. Supification is actually so incredibly good that I love it. Okay, now I need an icon for magic. No, okay, what about wizard? Wizard? Okay, old wizard man it is. Okay, so the first one I'm putting in here for sure is supification. No question about it. Supification. Turn things into soup, or turn tasty things into very tasty soup. So it's turn regular things into okay soup. Could do sparkles. Ooh, sparkles is definitely the way to go. Thank you. It's absolutely sparkles. So Marius, what are we working on now? So we just finished day 4 of the campaign, and with a little bit of time left in the day, I realized that I actually need some skills in case people are playing a magical campaign. So I want some magical related skills. Inflict headache. So the one thing I want to say, by the way, I want these to be kind of general skills, not so much a single ability such as like inflicting a headache or moving objects, but more generalized fields of magic. I really like enchantment. Enchantments? Enchanting? Add magical properties to inanimate objects. Inanimate. No, you know what? Properties to objects and people. So I think for sure, enchanting would actually be the thing you were saying about turning invisible. Would be enchanting for sure. You enchant yourself or someone. Siska's like, okay, hear me out. All right, I'm hearing you out. Elementalism. Because I don't know if I want to have like fire magic, water magic, although I guess that would be fine actually. Fire magic. Honestly, that's actually general enough that I kind of like it. Fire magic, excuse me? Fire magic, water magic, air magic, water magic, wind magic, and earth magic. If Wasteland 2 can get away with having Toaster be a skill that you can put points into, then you should have a very specific spell too. Maybe not Headification, but you know. I do feel like Supification is like getting us there already, honestly. Flesh magic? I'm not sure. Okay, let me look up types of magic. No, fields of magic RPG. Magic schools, here we go. I guess it should be light magic and darkness magic, actually. Darkness magic, light magic. Give me schools. Give me schools of magic. What are there? Oh, this is some dumb stuff. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, necromancy, enchantment, transmutation, evocation. I guess transmutation is... Okay. I guess it would be transmutation, actually. Evocation. Illusion is definitely on the money. Illusionism? Enchantment? I definitely feel like we should have... It should definitely be transmutation. So in that case, enchantment is adding magical properties to objects. Changing the properties of one's body. Of a person's body. Ability to create illusions. Ability to create illusions and mirages. Light magic. Ability to create light and warmth. I don't even know what else light magic would do. The setting and building has earth, air, sun, fire, water, stasis, bones, flesh. Oh, I see that. I see that. There's a little bit of overlap for sure. Light and warmth could also produce bolts of electricity. Thank you for giving me the idea for electricity, by the way. Darkness magic is the ability to manipulate. Charles would love this. Manipulate darkness, such as making oneself invisible, or blinding, or obscuring someone's vision. Earth magic is the ability to control the earth, to control and manipulate the earth, and I can't spell today. Manipulate the earth, such as moving earth, lifting rocks, causing mushrooms and crops to grow faster. Sidonia says, at Siska, it sounds like we have some similarities. At some point, if you're willing, I would love to hear your thought process for your choices. Mine were just generated from childlike wonder. That's fun. Oh, I love people just having fun talking about world building. I love that. Now, don't mind me. I have to sell a bunch of things. Thankfully, this shouldn't take very long. There you go. It's done. Give me all the dice you got. Give me all the dice you got. There we go. And there we go. Let me just plant all these boys. I'm probably not going to finish this next cycle because we have a lot of things to do. Alright, so wind magic is the ability to control and manipulate air and atmospheric pressure, such as about floating, flying, and summoning clouds. There we go. Water magic is the ability to control and manipulate bodies of water, such as parting. Yeah. This is literally just the Jesus tool set. Parting a sea, walking on water, or Max will finish that later. Ability to control and manipulate heat and energy, usually in the form of flames. Oh, that's so lovely. I love people having a nice conversation. Siska says, in short, they are expressions of a person's understanding of the world around them. Part of the magic rule is that more sensitive and neurodivergent people are better at magic. I love that. That's such a good idea. I love that. Animism, tapping in the spirits of the landscape. That's interesting. Oh, what did Kitty say? Did someone get trapped? I'm so sorry. Ooh, Mary White asks, what about something related to animals? Oh, my magic is definitely, yeah, for sure. I see that. I see that. I feel like nature magic might be a little bit, that's taken up by earth magic, I feel. Animism might also be going there for sure. We do need psionics for sure. So let's come up with a better name for psionics. I guess mind magic just for now. Ability to perceive the thoughts and emotions of other people. As well as project one's emotions in the form of tangible energy. Tangible force. There you go. That feels right. I need 2 more forms of magic. Siska was saying thank you, Kitty. I don't know why. Siska might have gotten blocked for a second. I don't know. Other forms of magic. Well, I guess we don't have healing magic, but I don't even feel like healing would ever be a thing that matters in this game. Because nobody's getting hurt, so like it's fine. Kitty wins by doing nothing yet again. What would be like an adorable, like cute magic? I'm literally going through like a list of like magic types. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. Can I? Someone in chat, come on. Someone give me like a cozy magic. Just cozy magic. Well, summoning is actually kind of cute though. The idea of like you can just summon friends to help you. Although it is kind of a little bit of a catch-all. Like my only issue is that like you would use that skill just for everything. Some sort of cozy magic, like stupefaction is so on the money that I love stupefaction. Enchantment can be used for fixing things, and then like we have all the elemental magics. Illusionism is for making illusions, that makes sense. Transmutation is a really good like changing yourself. It could even be like part of druidism where you can just change yourself into a different shape. And mind magic being a nice little a catch-all for psychic abilities. Huh. Okay, hear me out. Can I get someone in chat? Can someone please rephrase the ability? Because we should have like social magics. So I am thinking something like a different name for cantrips. Like I want a magic that is just magic tricks to amuse and entertain people. What would you call those? Yo! Oh my god, Sodernia, you're incredible. Fire magic should be candle magic. Oh my. Okay, all of these need to get changed then. Water magic should be hat tricks. I actually kind of like hat trick. Ability to perform entertaining and funny feats of magic. Magical prowess. There you go. Okay. Candle magic is so much better than fire for sure. So in that case, I need names. Oh, you know what? Earth magic is called garden magic. Breath magic. Ooh. Okay, so I need names for water, wind, darkness, and light. Can someone get me there? Because candle magic is just so good. So Dernia, I know that you are like on the top of the leaderboard for max points, but I have to give you like a really good like sun and moon magic. Oh, there we go. It's sun magic and moon magic. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Yeah, for sure. Breeze magic? Kind of like breeze magic. Sun and moon are very good. Rain main for water. Yeah, rain magic. I like rain magic actually. Okay, then I definitely have to rewrite all of these then. But yeah, that's so much more colorful. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my god, that's actually so good. We still need one more. And I'm wondering now what we're missing. Because stupefaction is basically like a nice like catch-all for cooking. Okay, what do people do here? We have like academics, we have some mischief. I think hat tricks can actually be part of mischief. We have some social magic. I don't. Oh, I completely got you, Mario. Don't worry about it. My issue is that like the issue with like magic regarding social activities is that you end up having like, you know, like you wave a hand and it's like those are not the druids you're looking for, and that's a little bit like, I don't want to say it takes away people's agency. Music magic is definitely really good. Okay, in that case, I wonder, should we have just like divination or like, fortune telling? Is fortune telling actually like? I kind of like fortune telling. Is fortune telling cute enough? I kind of like fortune telling. Ability to foretell future events. Foretell future events. And also and see the romantic or I want something about like you can tell people can actually, if they're compatible, the romantic compatibility of people. Like I love that like I am able to see the future using tarot cards. Also, I can tell if you two are actually meant to be together. I kind of like that. That's really silly. And I wonder if it should be performance magic then. Performance enhancing magic? No, hat tricks is actually really colorful. Oh, we need another name for mind magic, actually. Emotion magic? Whim magic? Like whims? Like whimsical? Grampachi's got a little bit of fortune telling in him. It's true. Yo, character sheet for Grampachi when? I need another name for mind that is cozier. Mind, emotions. Time to pull up my good old friend, the synonym book. Synonyms for emotions. Heart magic! Wait, actually, my issue is that we have an attribute named heart, and that seems a little bit close to that. Emotion magic, feeling magic. 69 synonyms and antonyms for emotion. You don't say that, huh? You say no, huh? Yeah, heart also implies a little bit of fleshiness for sure. Affection magic? No, I don't want people to be like, I make you fall in love with me. That's bullshit. I don't like that. Empathy magic? Joy magic? Passion magic? Is spirit magic? Spirit doesn't seem magical enough, though. I like pride, but can we make just gay magic? Can we just make gay magic, you think? But then what would gay magic be? Rainbow magic? Oh, I like rainbow magic, actually. Weather magic. I'm reading this book that has bread magic. Yo, really? Who said bye? No, really, I'm curious. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually, nobody in here is actually winning me with weather magic, actually. Yo, really? There's a cool non-binary VTuber who wrote a book about a mage who makes bread. That's dope. Yeah, and I thought it was taking a little bit of a nap. I'm gonna put weather magic in here. In that case, okay. I wanna give a big shout out to everyone who submitted ideas. I really appreciate it. It is also becoming shortly enough time for me to go. So in that case, that's not true. I didn't say that. I said nothing about people getting crunched. I said, Your Honor, this is license slander. For my New Yorker no less. Can you believe that, Your Honor? Anyways, it's time for me to get going, actually. So I do want to say, candle magic is number 40, so give yourself 40 points. So I do want to say, as we're beginning to head out, that first and foremost, my good friend Charles, and friend of the channel, is going to be streaming next week. And I will be there in the chat, so if you're interested, follow them over at twitch.tv/CharlieArlette. Also, I do want to say, by the way, that we're almost about to unlock art streams. So please consider going to coffee.com/MKirin and treating me to some nuggies. We're literally missing literally 2 donations would get us there, I think. Maybe 2.5 donations would get us there. So, and if that sounds fun to you, art streams, at 151 nuggies, I will draw the first 151 Pokemon from memory. And that's going to be really, really fun. So I do want to say once again, coffee.com/MKirin to support me. And by the way, as well, the music you heard today is from the lovely, the amazing, the beautiful Lo-Fi Leah. I would like to say that they're my friend. I feel like Lo-Fi Leah would let me be their friend. So they're definitely my friend. Also, the app that I use is Vtuber. The developers are metal as hell, so I love them. Also, my website is mkirinauthor.com. You can go there to learn all about my books, such as The Fabulous Gays, Volume 1 and 2, and of course, The Last Bread Mage, a book that no one in the chat has ever talked about. And of course, as the stream is winding down, I do want to say thank you for watching, thank you for joining us, and please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell to be notified. These things let YouTube know that I exist and that I should be able to defeat the algorithm. So also, I do want to say there's some handy links coming up in the chat. By the way, we have a Discord. We need nuggies. Please help us. And of course, my books and all that other stuff. But please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and you know what else. I am going to be heading out because I'm going to go on a date with my amazing, beautiful spouse, Kitty. And the one thing I do want to say before I head out, as always, I do like to take a second to talk to you, one-on-one, and let you know that if you're having a bad time, if you're feeling bad feelings, it's okay. these feelings do pass, and no matter how big and powerful they may seem today, one day you will look back on these days and you will realize that you've gotten stronger and you've gotten past those feelings. And it may seem unlikely now, but someday you'll get there. Someday we'll get there together. So let's keep working hard. Let's keep giving it our all. I hope everyone has a lovely weekend together. And the last thing I want to say is,
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.